Am I live? Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome. Happy 420. How are you guys doing? I'm glad to see you. Some of you guys made it. By the way, King of Ruckus, I just made you a moderator. I thought you were, and apparently you weren't. So you are now a moderator. I trust you because I have known you for 2 years now, and you've always been awesome. Yes, you got a wrench. You did indeed get a wrench. Welcome to the Wrench Club. Hello, all of you guys. It's good to see you. I'm so happy you're able to be here today. I know it was a little bit last minute. I discussed the potential of doing this type of stream today. I wanted to do something a little bit more easygoing, different, I don't know, something interesting, not necessarily to celebrate 420 as what it's necessarily intended to be, but just to kind of have an open-minded, live and let live, explore, you know, the insights of our minds and have a positive, mostly important, positive stream today, because I feel like with everything that's going on in the world, it would be nice to have something a little bit more light and, you know, still go deep. We could still go deep and delve into some of those more human existential questions that we all have, but to feel like we're all connected in a way that's, you know, special and warm and lovely. So hi, I'm going to welcome some of you guys to the chat. Hello, superhero kind of guy. Hey, Don Draper. Hello, Ryan Dyer. Hello, Rockman Raiden. 420 please. King of Ruckus. Hello. Yes. Elijah Maccabee. Hello. Scott Carnell. Hello. Realist Chef. Hello. Hey, Rosetta. Oh, Rosetta. Hey. Rosetta Allen is here. Let's see who else. Gary N, of course. Hello, Yadair. Hey, Rhodesian Scout. Yay, we got some awesome people in the chat today. I'm so excited to see you guys. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Keck 44, he was here earlier. I'm not sure if you're still here, Keck, but it's good to see you. Let's see. Let's see. Adam Courier was here. Let's see, Slipknot fan. Hey, guys. Snobby Acorn. All right, I think I got everybody that I can see at least on here. Bear Nerd Fun. Hello, Hale. Lord Arnold, thank you for the clover leaves, the 4-leaf clovers, the Irish version of 420, one might say. Hello, Tulfler. I'm interested in some of your conversations that you guys are having. I always love seeing your little tangents. King of Ruckus, exactly. So not the smoking of the plant per se, but the freeness of the mind it represents. Indeed, not that I'm at all against the smoking of the plant, especially in certain circumstances. I think it can be a wonderful way to kind of explore one's own thoughts and mind. And it does get a bad rap by society still, unfortunately, by some of the more closed-minded folk out there. But I say some of the smartest, deepest people I know partake in that, and I have myself. And I think as long as it's done responsibly, like anything else, it's interesting that it's held in such a category as so many other things that are much darker and more consuming. So very interesting to see people's different perceptions of that. All right, let's see. Realist Chef 420. So 420, and I should know this, but I don't actually have full awareness of exactly what the date means. I believe it happened on a university campus at one point where at the time 420 was used for, I guess, a group of students to get together and all partake in the smoking of the wonderful marijuana plant. So, and then it became kind of a national stoner holiday, so to speak. But, you know, it's someone's birthday today, says Rockman Raiden. Whose birthday is it? I actually have a friend whose friend is, it's her birthday today. Sorry, I was trying to read the chat and talk at the same time, which never goes well for me. Scott Carnell, awesome. There you go. Don Draper hates it. He'd rather shoot up. I don't know about that. I think I would, shooting up would not be an option. I can safely say that that the green is the only thing that I have ever tried as far as the drug world goes. And I'd actually venture to say that I think alcohol is far more heavy on the system, for me at least. I know everyone has a different experience, but I know I would not rather shoot them. Elijah, I have not yet tried DMT. It's interesting that our bodies produce that. I think it's referred to as the spirit molecule. And I'm interested to know if you've had that experience yourself. Mando Merck, it's 4 days before your birthday. Awesome. Oh, Lord Arnold, it's Jerry Garcia's birthday. That's awesome. That makes sense. Very cool. Yes, happy early birthday, Mando Merck. Well, it's good to have you guys here. So I know I made a community post talking about some of the stuff that I would like to do. If any of you guys happen to have any thoughts in mind of what you'd like to talk about, any of your favorite quotes, I would love to read quotes. I'm a huge quote person. I love reading quotes. Gary knows this about me. Gary N knows this about me. He's always sending me amazing quotes. Oh, Rosetta, I remember this about you. I'm not a drug person, but right now nerves are frayed. Have to sing tonight, starting to see why people would. Rosetta, thank you so much for your super chat. First of all, that is so sweet of you. You are so sweet and generous and considerate. I can totally understand that. I wouldn't consider myself a drug person by any stretch either. But I can certainly see where for some people it does help take the edge off. I've never been a big alcohol person, never liked bars or anything like that. But unless, of course, I'm with people that I love and it's just to be, sharing time with friends like I did with you that time, Rosetta. That was really fun. I heard you sing before? I feel like I have heard you sing. Are you singing with Mary Mayhem's show today or on your own stream? I'm curious to know. But maybe do some deep breathing beforehand. That always really helps calm the nervous system altogether. I've actually been starting every day off with trying to get outside for a little bit and just sit and do deep breathing. And I've noticed that really just helps calm me down overall, make me feel better, more at peace. I collect my thoughts, and it's just a great feeling. Let's see what Rosetta said. Oh, Keck 44 drunk said to say hi. Tell him I say hello too. Ooh, Rosetta, Dark Gift Comics presents Open Mic Night. That's awesome. Open Mic Night. That's exciting. Well, I'm sure you'll do great. Good luck. I think you're going to be amazing. Lord Arnold, I love going out with you. You're crazy fun and usually the center of attention. That's good. That's good. Because when I go out, I can be pretty quiet. I've never been a wild, crazy gal or anything like that. So I always like being with people that are able to hold their own, and enjoy the social elements while I kind of just tag along and be awkward and quiet. Yes, Rockman Raiden. Yes, you get it. You get it. Gary N. Yes, the green does have amazing medical benefits, and medical science is learning more about those benefits all the time, which is really, really great. I'm happy to hear that. It's just the pharmaceutical industry just is so corrupt in so many ways, and it's nice to know that there are so many more natural alternatives out there that aren't going to absolutely tear your body and mind apart upon using them. So I'm all for natural alternatives. Why can't I say alternatives today? Anyway, yes, very true. Ryan Dyer says, oop, where'd I go? Scott Cornell, go 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all I need. We can go to the park, gap the dog, smoke that tumbleweed. And as the marijuana burn, we can take our turn singing them dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the ball like chicken chong. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. Anyway, Ryan Dyer, where I was going before, says meditation is very helpful. I agree with that. If you can ever get into meditation, I highly recommend it for anyone who's willing. Rosetta Allen says, Anthony is a sweetheart. He's the guitar player who sings on Mary's a lot. Anthony, yes, I know that name. I know Anthony. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, Mary has a great group of people that do karaoke with her and shenanigans, but I know the karaoke crowd seems to be a little bit more like she has her regulars on there that she goes with, which is awesome. Rosetta, and I don't think you've heard me sing. I have a few times on stream, but usually when no one is really around. Maybe for some reason my mind is making me think that I might have heard you sing before. Ooh, Slipknot fan. Okay, guys, look at this quote. I put it on the screen. This is beautiful. Do you know who said this, Slipknot fan? Because this is a beautiful quote, and I've heard this before. I love it. The man who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. That is a gorgeous quote. I love that one. Scott Cornell, yes, Afro Man. Oh my gosh, that brings me back, that song. Hi, Joel Barnes. Oh, Lord Arnold, check my Facebook. I sent you something that you would love. Thank you, Lord Arnold. I haven't been on Facebook in a minute, as you guys know. I do need to go on for something. Someone told me something important recently that I need to go on for. So next time I'm on, I will definitely check it out. Ooh, Rockman Raiden, I love this. Open mics helped me deal with my social anxiety. Did you do open mics for singing and performing or for comedy? That's awesome. Superhero kind of guy. I love this. The green can bring on self-realization, and I think it did in me. That is very true. That is very true. That's majorly why I ever have partook in that realm. I think a lot of people will just assume that it's an escape from things and that we're trying to kind of get out of our mind, get out of our way, and just kind of numb ourselves. But I think there are different versions, of course, and different explorations that people have when they partake in different substances. But for me, the only time I ever really choose to do anything along those lines is if I want to actually explore my own mind and kind of break out of the regimented thinking patterns that I already have. So, and I of course make sure that I'm in a safe, regulated environment, and I make sure that I'm also in a good state of mind prior to doing that, to make sure that I'm feeling up to the exploration and the thoughts that may come up. Because one thing that particular thing does is it brings up a lot of thoughts and feelings that we might not let ourselves feel all the time. It doesn't necessarily pull things out from the ether that we're incapable of understanding. It pulls things more so up from our subconscious that I think we tend to suppress, which is, I think, part of the reason why so many people have such a problem with it, and why they think it causes paranoia and freakouts, which from one way of looking at it, it absolutely does. But I think what the mechanism behind that is that it's pulling out a lot of subconscious or even conscious things that we tend to really suppress and try to ignore and try to push away and not think about and compartmentalize. Sometimes those are the things that we need to look at the most in life. So that's why I prefer that to things like alcohol and stuff like that, because I do feel like alcohol, as much as it can be relaxing and kind of take the edge off, so to speak, it also has an element where, to me, I feel like, I don't know, it just makes me feel a little bit dull around the edges, if that makes sense. So I'd rather feel like I'm more sharpened and in tune with myself than numbed, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a very personal experience. Oh, Gary N., thank you. This quote has always resonated with me. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself, Plato. Oh. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself, Plato. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me, guys. Smile for the camera. I'm taking a photo of that one too, because I know I've been taking a lot of photos of the streams lately. Smile, guys. Love you. Okay. That's a beautiful photo. Wow. Thank you, Gary. Beautiful quote, I should say. Wow. I've never heard that one before. I love that. Okay, let's see what you guys were saying while I was going off on a tangent. Sorry about that. I know. And thank you, Gary, as always, so much for your super chat. You are so sweet. All right, let's see. Where are we? Okay. Rosetta, you posted a short clip of your practice a few minutes ago. I am going to have to check that out. Thank you for letting me know. I'm very excited. Lord Arnold says, I have brownies at home waiting for me. I have a brownie in my fridge. I think it's still there. It's called the Dude, actually. I don't think the Dude is here today. I haven't seen him yet in the chat, but I have a brownie. It's called the Dude. It's like white chocolate macadamia brownie. It tastes amazing. It's very potent. Yes, it's amazing, but I haven't had any of it yet. I had tried some of its brothers and sister brownies years ago. I don't know if it's even still good. I don't think brownies last that long. But good on you, Lord Arnold. You enjoy that, or at least a small, controlled piece of it. Within cells interlinked. Hello, welcome, and very nice. I agree. Rotation Scout. I actually haven't. I've actually been very careful with the amount to which I consume anything that is mind altering, just because of what's been going on. I like to make sure that I'm in a very even keeled place emotionally, psychologically, that I'm very aware of my thoughts and feelings. I tend to only really like to do stuff like that in very small doses, and also when I've already been working on like meditation or stoicism and being able to address everything. And with everything that's been going on, there's just so much neural feedback going on that I'm not used to. I want to kind of be in a more balanced state before I do that, because I don't do it regularly. I used to. When I was in university, I did it fairly regularly. Still had a 4.0 GPA. Don't judge me. I still did very well academically, but I was in a different space. When you're in university, you have all of your basic needs met. You're working towards a very defined set of goals. It's a little different than real adult life, where we have to hold ourselves entirely accountable for everything. Ooh, it's a lot. Hi, Stillwind87. Stillwind87, I would start very simply with meditation. I think the biggest problem people have with meditation is that they get overwhelmed right off the bat. They think that they have to clear their mind of all thoughts. That's not how it works. It's very, I don't think I've ever met a single person who has done meditation and been perfect at it and just had an entirely clear mind. I'd say the best way to start meditation is at a time that feels right for you. I like doing it early in the morning because my nervous system is quiet, it's calm, and you can kind of just, before you look at your phone, before you allow any external noise into your life, just kind of reflect on what thoughts you are having and try to just kind of slow down and start to watch what those thoughts are. And instead of allowing ourselves to be pulled emotionally alongside those thoughts, take a step back and watch what those thoughts actually are. And if you feel anything coming up, noticing what the feeling is, but not judging it. I remember when I was really young, I was having trouble sleeping, I think maybe late middle school or early high school. And I told my mom, and she said, what she likes to do before bed is just to think about a waterfall and to think of the waterfall and visualize it. And anytime you have a thought come up that isn't the waterfall, just let it fall through the waterfall. And I really liked that analogy, and I still think of it sometimes when I'm falling asleep. But that's a really simple way. Sometimes visualization is a really good way. Sometimes having a really easy mantra to hold on to, like I am peaceful, and just saying that over and over and over again. It's all about finding what works best for you, but don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't get overwhelmed. I really, truly believe that everyone can benefit and everyone can do it. You don't have to have a certain IQ. You don't have to have a certain level of practice. I really think meditation is something that anyone and everyone can choose to make part of their life. And it doesn't have to be sitting on the floor for 4 hours humming. That's a very different interpretation of what it is. You don't have to be a Buddhist monk in order to meditate. So yeah. Anyway, long answer, of course, as usual, but hope that helps. Oh, Joel, you followed, thank you. You followed me on Instagram and sent me a message. I have not checked my Instagram messages in months. So don't be offended if I haven't gotten back to you yet, but thank you for following me. I think I went on Instagram once a couple weeks ago because a friend from back home sent me a video of two little Italian boys playing Coldplay, and it was really, really good. I think they were playing on violins, It was amazing, but it happened to be on Instagram, so that's the only reason I've been on Instagram in a long time. Rhodesian Scout, I went on Facebook but didn't see my face anywhere. I like that. Happy 420 Soul Assassin. Thanks for joining the chat. Oh man, I'm so behind. Okay. Mr. Pete, hi Mr. Pete, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your super chat. Mr. Pete, hey beautiful, what's up? I uploaded a few car videos. It's still tough, so I've been drinking much more. I miss my family, but I got my YouTubers. Mr. Pete, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know these times are tough. I'm glad you uploaded a few videos, and thank you for sharing with us what you've been going through. I know you must miss your family a lot, Mr. Pete. I'm so sorry. I really do hope things that get better for you. Try not to drink too. I'm not telling you what to do, but try not to drink too much, because I want you to be your beautiful, amazing self, and I don't want you to feel like you have to escape from that. I know it's hard. It's different levels of difficult for different people, but you've got this. I know you do. You have this in you. If it helps, keep uploading more. I'm gonna watch your car videos tonight when I have the chance. And if I forget, I will definitely watch them eventually if I don't watch them tonight. I'm gonna try to. Thank you so much, Mr. Pete, for your super chat. And again, I really hope you're doing okay. Take care of yourself. Take care, as Novo says, take care of your mind, take care of your health. Do what you gotta do to feel good and to feel healthy and to feel like you can tackle whatever it is that's on its way to you. Okay, let's see. Krista's here. Hi, Krista. Hello, welcome. Oh, Darth Barbie's here. Hello. Okay, guys, if you don't know Darth Barbie, if you don't know Darth Barbie, you must follow her because she's amazing and adorable and sweet and smart and just so super cool. Definitely follow her channel. I have her up here on the screen. And yeah, she's amazing. Hi, Krista. How are you doing? Aww. And you said it before too. Sorry, I get so lost in the chat sometimes. Oh, Rosetta Allen, I don't know if you left already, but good luck tonight. I'm sure you'll do amazing. Mando Merck, you're working on my logo right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you're doing that. I'm so excited. Thank you. Hi, Bone. He blinked when I took the picture. Hello, Mr. T. Thank you for being in the chat. Oh, good night, Realist Shop. I guess you already went to bed, but it was nice having you here. Borg, hello. Just making sure I'm saying hello to everybody that's trickled into the chat over the time that I've been speaking. Okay, I think I got, hey, Wanderer. Ooh, Scott Carnell, I've got a movie you might like to watch called Crawl. Crawl! Is that the one with the alligators in Florida with the flood? I think I watched that on a flight this year. Hello, Epic Ward. Slipknot fan, the mountain quote is just a Chinese proverb as far as I know. Okay, that is good to know. Well, those Chinese have some pretty darn good proverbs. There are a lot of awesome proverbs from the Chinese. They've been around a long time. So when you have 5,000 years to think of some amazing quotes, there you go. Yaderhe, interesting. Being a non-vet, my dad used it as an escape till 77, I think, with that in my family. That's why I never tried it. That is very understandable. That is very understandable. Okay, let me go back to the new chat because I don't want to miss the new stuff because then I'm living in the past. Aw. Still 187. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for saying thank you. Mary Mayhem. Hi, Mary Mayhem. Aw. Guys, Mary Mayhem is here. I'm sure you all know her, but she also has an awesome channel. Look, here she is. And here's Darth Barbie saying hello to her. Two of my favorite girls. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh. Hello, Peter Colabucci. All right. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, Tommy, thank you so much for including Mr. Pete's channel. Thank you for that, Tommy. Awesome mod. Thank you. Hello, Riff Rocker Don. Happy 420. Hello, the good Tom King. Hello, Groovy Entertainment. Hello, P. Ferreira. Thank you for asking. I am doing pretty well, all things considered. And my family is doing really well, all things considered. So thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Hello, Sanctuary of Geeks. Sanctuary of Geeks, fascinating question. A friend is trying to get me into nudism. What are your thoughts on that lifestyle? I say live and let live as long as you're not harming yourself or others. I think if that brings out the best in you, why not give it a shot, at least see what it is. Obviously, I think you need to make sure you're in a community that is accepting of that lifestyle, because if you're not, you're going to get in trouble. Because we're not living in times where people can go around with just a loincloth anymore. So yeah, so just be careful where you go about doing it. But yeah, I say do it. If it makes you happy, go for it. Why not? If it brings meaning into your life. Hi, GoldenEye. Hello, Mr. T. Hello, DJ Fox. I don't know how I didn't see DJ Fox come in. Hi, DJ Fox. Okay, now I'm back. All right, let's see. What I miss. I always have to miss something. Can never keep up. Slipknot fan, I have never had an out-of-body experience. Not yet, to my recollection. I've never passed out or blacked out or anything like that. And I can't recall ever having an out-of-body experience. The only thing that I can say would be close would be sometimes if I'm thinking back in my memories, especially if I'm thinking back to childhood, sometimes I almost feel like my neural pathways are kind of connecting in a way that feels like time travel, and I actually can close my eyes and feel like I'm there in whatever memory it is I'm thinking about. But no, I haven't had an out-of-body experience yet myself. Have you? I'd be very interested to know. Hello, Star Wars Elseworlds. Hello, Van Vidal. Hello, Peter Hahn. You guys, I don't know. I mean, this is off topic, but I saw There Will Be Blood this weekend. That movie is so phenomenal. Daniel Day-Lewis is on another planet of acting. I know that's off topic, but oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite movies ever now. Films. It's a film. It's not even a movie. It's a film. It's incredible. Oh my gosh. Hello, Mongo's Big Thinks. Hello, Markrell. I love the love between Darth Barbie and Mary Mayhem and everybody else. It's so cute. I love it so much. Oh, Mary Mayhem's just lurking. You are always welcome to lurk, my dear. You are always welcome. Hello, Lars Leonard. Hello. Greetings. I lurk in streams usually. It's funny because most of the time I just lurk in streams. I very rarely comment unless I feel it, because sometimes I feel like as soon as I comment, then I'm like, oh, now it's time for me to be social. So sometimes I just lurk and watch the streams without actually commenting, depending on how much energy I have. I'm even an introvert when it comes to watching other people's streams. Hello, Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp, #1 fan. Hi, it's good to have you back. Hello, Will Gentry. Oh, it's a loaded question, Will Gentry. A brief summary of what I thought of the prequels. I know you love the original trilogy, but what about the prequels? I respect the prequels now more than I ever did previously because of the sequel trilogy. I understand and respect what Lucas was trying to do more now than previously. I love a lot of the actors. I really enjoy the stories. I'm not a huge fan of the execution and the setup, and especially pertaining to the CGI, I'm not a huge fan of that. Love the music. Duel of the Fates is one of my favorite John Williams pieces ever. I think I would strip it down in terms of the special effects and bring more of the character development acting out, if it were up to me. And I think there's the kernel of some really good, meaningful storytelling there, but I think it got lost in the jumble of all the other stuff going on in the background, both literally and figuratively, I think. So yeah, that's my quickest rundown. But I used to really bash on the prequels. Like I would pretty much agree with everything that Red Letter Media had to say about them, but I'm definitely much more lenient and appreciative of them now. I still wouldn't say I'm necessarily a fan, but I appreciate and respect why people love them. I understand that, and I will never, ever, ever bash that or try to undermine that in any way. I totally get it, and I embrace them. I do. And eventually one of these days, I'm probably going to rewatch them and appreciate them more than ever. So yeah, that's the short rundown. Mr. T, who would win, Gandalf or Dumbledore? I'm sorry, I love Dumbledore, but definitely Gandalf, I think. I mean, especially if we're talking Gandalf the White after he comes back from defeating the Balrog, I would say Gandalf. I love Dumbledore, though. Oh, love him so much. Dumbledore, R.I.P. Spoiler alert, sorry. Ooh, Elijah Maccabee watched Silence of the Lambs and American Psycho yesterday. Ooh, that's some heavy movie watching. Pretty sure Patrick Bateman and Buffalo Bill are more stable than these people stuck in quarantine. I don't know if I go that far, but yeah, I think there are a lot of people going a little bit loopy right now, which is totally understandable. Tom King, no, don't say that. No, Dumbledore doesn't die in that sense. It's, you know, the actor who portrayed him in the first movie is no longer with us, unfortunately. You know, the same guy that was the original emperor in Gladiator. He passed away. It was very sad. That's what I meant. Right, guys? All right, let's see. Yeah, most people are saying Gandalf here. I could see Gandalf would win. Oh my God, Adam Courier, you're shipping them? You're a Raylo? Van Vidal, just checked out your channel. You don't upload a lot. Why? Why? Well, there you have it. That's why. I get in my own head about things, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is exactly I want to do with my channel. I do think I want to focus on primarily film reviews and stuff like that, but I also have a penchant for talking about more human, psychological, philosophical endeavors as well. So I'm trying to figure out a way to structure videos and uploading in a way that's rewarding for me, but also enjoyable for you guys. So figuring out my way as I go. But I love live streaming because I get a lot of feedback from you guys in real time about what you guys like seeing, what you guys like talking about. And I feel like every time I do a live stream, I have a better understanding and depiction of what this community is, what it means to me, and what's most rewarding for me to talk about with you guys. So yeah, if that gives any explanation, I hope. Polly D, oh, thank you for your super chat. Harry Potter should have died. The boy who lived becomes the hero who died. Perfect bookend. Wow. Ooh. I'm assuming that Rowling didn't make that choice because of knowing that her audience was so young, respectively to, especially starting off the books. I mean, I never really liked when people call them children's books because they're definitely not children's books. Even the first one, that is, of course, much more elementary than the following sequels. But yeah, I think her audience was younger. And even though we grew up with the books and the films, I can't imagine people dealing well with that. I feel like it would have been very similar to if Luke Skywalker had ended up going to the dark side. It wouldn't have had that same message. The message would have been much darker. I like your idea, and I like dark endings like that. But I feel like for the franchise and for the fan base that it had, that probably would have bothered a lot of people. So, but I do like your idea. I like it. I respect it, Polly. I do. Thank you for your super chat. Good point, Elijah. Gandalf the Grey captured the wizard persona better. Very true. He had a much more whimsical quality about him. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, Lord Arnold, you're so sweet. We like seeing you talk about anything you want. Well, that is very nice. But if I did that, then I just live. I feel like I'd just be living in an echo chamber. I want to make sure there's a diversity of things that we can all talk about and enjoy. Thank you, Gary, and you will get there, Kelly. I have confidence in you. Thank you, Gary. That means the most to me. Oh, you guys are the best. Hi, Surly Unicorn. Yes, Nova is awesome. She is not out here. I think she's in the bedroom, probably sleeping. Ooh, I love this. P. Ferreira. Kelly, instead of doing film reviews, why don't you take a theme of a movie and talk about the science or psychology behind it? I've actually been thinking about that a lot, especially pertaining to philosophy, like, you know, existentialism, stoicism, even absurdism, things like that. But I don't know enough yet. I'm not well versed enough in the topics of philosophy, and certainly not science. But I'd love to kind of speculate about things when it comes to film. But yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that a lot. When I do start uploading again, which I think will be soon because I've been meaning to upload videos and I have a few films that I've seen that I really want to talk about, I will always try to talk about them in the context of either psychology or philosophy or just kind of the deeper meaning and deconstructing the ideas and the way that the films play out or the characters behave. I'll try to always deconstruct those in a deeper sense and a deeper meaning. But yeah, I really like that idea. Thank you. Thank you, Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp #1 fan. I'm glad you like my cat. Her name is Nova, and she's awesome. She's my little sidekick, and Nova loves you too. Hey, Darren. Darren, like my father before me. Welcome, Darren. How are you doing? Was just going to bed, then saw you was streaming. How's tricks? Going pretty well, Darren. How about you? How are you doing? You must be sleepy if you were about to go to sleep. Thank you for staying awake, even if only momentarily. James Dugan. Hey, James, how are you? Cass equals clicks on YouTube. LOL. Oh, and I saw a lot of you guys asking in the comments before I got into the stream, about the art. And I did paint that years ago. I called it Samsara, Samsara. And I painted that, I think it was in 2011, maybe 2010, right after I had graduated university, and I just felt like painting, and I did it under the influence of something that is affiliated with 420. So it's a little bit out there, so to speak. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hi, Madness Productions. I have not seen any of the Resident Evil movies, actually, Ryan Dyer. Polly D, thank you so much for your super chat. Are you a fan of Nolan's habit of leaving an ending ambiguous and up to our imagination, or do you think he should commit more, e.g. the totem spinning? I love the ending of Inception, first of all. I love that. I think it depends. It depends on the film. It depends on the execution. It depends on the director, always. I think Nolan does it in a really tasteful way. And I always prefer directors that don't talk down to their audience, that don't rely on heavy exposition, that don't explain things in an elementary way to people. And I like that Nolan leaves things up for interpretation. I really enjoyed that ending. I think as long as it has some type of a satisfactory quality, even if it's only satisfactory in the sense that we can't wrap our heads around it psychologically, but there's something really cool and compelling about that element, I really do like and respect it when a director makes that choice. I think Nolan's one of the better ones for making those types of choices. And that's another reason I love David Lynch as well, is a lot of his endings are extraordinarily ambiguous, but I really love it because it's almost like a gotcha thing. Like you're so enthralled with the series or the film, and at the very end they pull the rug out from under you. You don't really have an answer. And you're just like, F you for doing that, but you're amazing for doing that. Like, that's how I feel about David Lynch too. So to answer your question, Polly, thank you again for your super chat, and thank you for the question. Yes, I am a fan of it. I am a fan. Tony Movie, why are you ignoring my question? Unfortunately, Tony Movie, it's funny. I get this only a few times. Most people seem to understand, but we have 64 people in the chat now. It is sometimes challenging to keep up with the chat. I actually didn't see your question that you're asking. I'll try to go to it, but please keep in mind that I am one person. I'm trying to read as many comments as I can, and sometimes I can't get to every single one of them because I only have 2 eyes and 1 brain and 1 mouth for talking. So I hope you understand. I mean no offense to you. I am not ignoring you out of spite or rudeness. I am simply trying to keep an even-keeled conversation between all people involved. So thank you for understanding. Also, of course, I'm going to have to read, this is the other thing that's really annoying that just happened recently with YouTube. I can't have a separate window open to read super chats anymore, so I have to read them as soon as I see them, because if they go away, then I miss people's super chats, and then they paid for me to read their super chat, and then I don't ever see it. So I have to make sure I read those as well as the regular chat. So yes, I will eventually try to get to your question, but I hope you understand that. It does get a little bit frustrating when people get upset if I don't read their question, though, when I try to read everybody's question. I really do. Anyway, let's keep going. Hi, Darth Raven. Hail. Ooh, Polly D, thank you for the super chat. Another book recommend, Hiking with Nietzsche. I'm always scared I'm going to pronounce Nietzsche's name wrong. Let me write that down, though. Hiking with Nietzsche. I have a book list here that I started. Here we go. Hiking with Nietzsche. Recommended by Polly D. That must be very interesting. I like the title already. Okay, let's see if we can find Tony Movie's question that he was talking about. I'll assume it's this one. Hey, Jedi Bunny, I've been binge watching all the Paranormal Activity movies. I just finished 4, and so far I'm loving it so far. What are your thoughts on the Paranormal Activity movies? I've only seen one. I think I saw the first one when it came out in theaters, and I appreciated it. I think for what it was trying to do, it was one of those found footage style things. I thought the exposition was a little bit heavy in terms of having the characters kind of, it seemed like they were explaining what was going on in the movie instead of just letting things kind of unfold from what I remember. But I don't remember much from it, and I haven't seen any of the others. It didn't enthrall me enough to continue watching them, so I never really got through any more than the first one, I think. Yeah, but I'm very I'm very picky with my horror and supernatural films. My favorite found footage horror film would have to be probably Blair Witch Project, which is like the OP found footage horror out there. I really enjoyed that one. Oh, King of Ruckus, you are so awesome. Thank you. This is why I made you a mod, King of Ruckus. You're so sweet. She really does well with such an active chat. Thank you. I try. I definitely get flustered sometimes, as you guys can tell. Hello, Bodhi. Hello, the Bodhi. You changed your name. Aw, superhero kind of guy. I like this quote. The best teachers teach from the heart, not from the book. When I read it, I thought of you. Thank you. That is a beautiful quote. I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can attest to that. Having taught and having been taught, I do believe this is true. Some of the most boring teachers I had were the smartest, most brilliant minds that just had they had a great ability for memorizing facts and information, but they didn't know how to convey those things with any sense of passion or commitment to being with the students in the moment. So it was really frustrating. It's frustrating as a student to feel like you're just being recited facts that you could pretty much get from any encyclopedia or even Google. But you're expected to remember all of this information with such a level of like dryness and no personality. So that was always frustrating as a student, to have these brilliant minds that sometimes weren't able to transfer the information in a way that was actually even palatable, that I'd rather read a book than sometimes have to learn. But then again, I don't want to bash teachers, because some of those teachers were good in different ways and different students learn differently. So of course that's a thing. But I do prefer teachers that their heart is really in it, of course. Larry, hi, Larry. With incels interlinked, I was wondering about that painting. Very cool. I can't draw or paint under the influence. I feel like it depends for me, but sometimes I get in my own head so much about my art that the only time I ever really do it is under the influence of the green thing. I don't want to say the word or the terminology, because who knows what that'll do. But yeah, I rarely do it anymore. I miss doing it, but doing art. But yeah, sometimes it takes that extra little psychological push. Madness Productions, I am not a degreed artist. I actually never studied art in any professional sense. I took a few courses here and there in like middle school. Obviously you have like elementary art classes in elementary school. But yeah, throughout, especially in university, my major was communications with a specialization in film and international communication. So nothing to do with art, but sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Oh my gosh, I'm missing super chats. Okay, hang on. I'll get to you guys. Okay, Polly D, again, thank you so much for the super chat. In DKR, I think we should have just seen Alfred hopefully look and think that he sees Bruce and then cut to black. I guess I prefer for the hero to save the day, but not themselves. Ooh, so that's The Dark Knight Rises. We should have seen, I'm trying to remember how that ends. We should have just seen Alfred hopefully look and think that he sees Bruce and then cut to black. I guess, wow. Yeah, I think with Nolan's Batman series, he probably knew that the fan base a lot of the fan base would probably be divided with that ending. But I like that. I like your I like that idea. Thank you, Elijah, for your support. I appreciate that. Hello, Gen Enviers. Oh, Jen M. Beers, that's very sweet. I'll just listen since it's pretty hard to get one's messages from the chat to be read unless one sends a super chat or unless one is a viewer whose avatar catches your eye. It's not always the avatar. I try to scan through everybody that I can. One of my tricks that I go to when the chat is really full is I try to go for shorter messages that are easier to, that I know it's an easy answer or something that really gets my mind going. But I do try to read everything. I'm definitely not one of those YouTubers that only read super chats because I don't get, like, it's not like I'm not, you know, like Tim Pool or Nerdrotic where it's just all super chats and I can't read anything else. I definitely try to read as much of the real chat as I possibly can. But yeah. Everyone, please subscribe to Mr. Pete's channel. Thanks, Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete. Keck44, enjoy Drunk's onesie stream for a few minutes. Tell them I say hello. Yes, Gary, and that is one of my favorite quotes of all time. The unexamined life is not worth living by Socrates. That is a beautiful quote. That is one of my favorites of all time. I absolutely love that quote so much. I have that saved on like all my devices just because I'm one of those people that believes in continually growing, challenging oneself and learning how to be a better person whenever possible. But that is no easy feat. Chris Stanley, thank you so much for your super chat, Chris. Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you streaming. Hope all is well from Rhode Island. Hello in Rhode Island. Oh, I miss Rhode Island. I wish I could go. Oh, I wish I could go home, see my family right now with everything that's going on. But I'm glad that you're there, holding it down. I hope you're keeping the Ocean State nice and cool. I hope you're safe. Hope all is well for you too. Larry, good point. Some tests ask only what you remember, not how you think. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem in standardized testing is someone can, you know, study up a storm and compartmentalize things in their brain in a way that you can recall those memories for a short-term period of time, but then it's not like you're going to remember those, necessarily going to remember those equations a year down the road or even months down the road sometimes. Hello, Hokies95. You did? I missed one. Hang on, where'd I go? Oh my gosh, this chat. Sorry, guys, I keep missing them. Okay, Yaderhe. I love this quote. Okay. The talent of success is nothing more than doing what you can do well, and doing well whatever you do without a thought of fame. Attributes to Milton. Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe it's because I just saw There Will Be Blood, but that makes me think of Daniel Day-Lewis and his incredible performance in that film. Bone, the dank side of the Force. Larry, yes, that thumbnail is my art. I did that painting in 2010 or 2011, and it's called Samsara. Adam Courier, isn't that interesting? I'd have never guessed you hippie. Yes, Larry, film is sometimes art. Oh, cool fact, speaking of being a hippie. I've had this shirt since, I think, elementary school. I got it for summer camp one year. We were doing a Beatles musical in my summer camp, and we all got together and sang, and we needed to wear tie-dye because we were supposed to look like hippies. So I've had this shirt since I was little. It used to be a full-size shirt, and now it's basically just like, it's not quite a crop top, but it's like, it's short. I'll show you guys, like, I'm wearing pajamas, excuse me. It's 420, whatever. See, it had this little tie. So this used to be like, I probably was like up to my knees in it when I was little, but now it's just a regular adult size shirt. But this, so that means this shirt is like 20 years old, over 20 years old, probably. Craziness. Hold up well. Good quality, I must say. That's awesome, P. Ferreira. Your degree is film/film studies. Darren, like my father before me, Yoda versus Gandalf, go. Yoda. I think Yoda. Definitely. 100% Yoda. Yeah. Yoda is just too cool. Yoda is a wizard too, man. Total wizard. Rascally Rabbit. Was my cat sneaking up behind me? I didn't see her. Where did she go? I didn't see her. Tony movie. Good question. How long do I think I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that word anymore. The bad thing that's going on right now will last. I'd venture to say it'll probably be about a year until all things return to total normalcy. But I'd say hopefully, I'm hoping by the end of the summer, things will start to reopen in the public spectrum, the public sphere. But yeah, I think it's going to be a while until things actually get back to any sense of real normalcy as we knew it previous to this happening. So it's going to be a while. Got to hold on to our butts. But yes, as I've been saying, use this time for reflection, doing the things that you've wanted to do that you've not had the chance or the time to previously. But yes, I hope, of course, for everyone's sake, that it happens sooner than later. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to be a slow trickle more than everything just opening up all at once again to normalcy. But we will see. Thank you, Tommy, so much. Thank you, Tommy, for sharing Mr. Pete's channel very much. Guys, check out Tommy's link to Mr. Pete's channel. He uploads really fun, cool videos traveling around. I think he just said he did. I don't think, I know that Mr. Pete just uploaded a couple car videos recently. So let's show him our support and check out his channel and subscribe. Oh no, I'm still behind. Sorry, guys. Okay, hang on. Hi, Batman, big fan. I am doing pretty well. How are you doing? It's good to see you here. Oh, I am Darth Revan. I got an automatic scooping litter box today. My cats have been staring at it for an hour trying to figure it out. That's such a cat thing to do. I'm saving up for one of those one day because this is the thing. I love Nova so much. She's my little fur baby forever. I love her so much. She's an amazing cat. She's perfect in so many ways. But one thing that she does not do that I was not aware that some cats do not do is she does not cover up her duties after she makes them, because apparently some kittens, especially if their parent, specifically their mother, does not teach them, because animals quite often learn from show and tell, a mix between show and tell from their parent, as well as their instincts. I guess I just assumed the instincts would be there, but no, apparently that's something that a mother cat needs to instill in the kitten's behavior. So Nova never learned how to cover up her stuff. So I need to get one of those one day. The self-scooping litter boxes. That's such a smart investment. Let me know how it goes. I am Darth Revan. I am very curious because I know they're quite pricey. Like I think the lowest price I ever saw for one was maybe $200, and like it's an investment. But I do think if it's in the quality of life for yourself and your pet, it is a worthwhile investment. Okay, pastor shall not, Yoda. That's good. Instead of Gandalf, I like that. Ooh, I like this. The Bodhi, good quote. Challenges and tests are the teachers to life that are completely holds no favors to anyone and is unbiased to the human condition. Well said. Ooh, I like this one too. Ryan Dyer. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Albert Einstein. Beautiful. I love that one. That's a good one, Ryan. Thank you. Oh, is Matt G here? Hi, Matt G. Oh, thank you for your super chat, and you didn't send anything. Matt G, hi. Good seeing you, Matt. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being in the stream, my fellow Curb Your Enthusiasm fan. Yeah, well, Gentry, I agree with you on standardized testing, by the way. Oh my gosh, I just realized how far behind I am on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Thank you, The Wanderer. I found a really good app that you'd like, Kelly. It's called The Stoic. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It's all within yourself and your way of thinking, by Epictetus. Epictetus. Gotta love that name. I love that, The Wanderer. Thank you. It's just called The Stoic. Oh, I really like that. That I can remember. That I can remember, The Stoic. Thank you. Oh, Tommy, I didn't see your saying anything earlier. I'm so sorry if you've lost anyone that you know. I hear you saying it hasn't been too horrendous, only 4 deaths from family and friends. Oh my gosh. I've known one person who just passed this weekend. 4, that's actually a lot within someone's social circle, I think. So I'm so sorry, Tommy. I can't imagine how painful that must be. These are scary times. They really are. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing okay. Wow, Larry, that's cool. My dad painted art similar to this thumbnail of yours. That's so cool to know. I'd love to see your dad's art. That's really nice. I like art like that. I do weird, obscure art sometimes. I mean, that's not one of my weirder ones, but it definitely it goes off on some interesting tangents, I guess. I like this Wrestly Rabbit. Thank you. The chat is responsible for chat content, not the host. I do like to think, though, that I provide a platform through which we can all share open-minded, kind interactions with one another. And if there ever are any disagreements, I hope they're handled in a stoic, caring, compassionate manner. Always. It's the most I can do. Least I can do. That's another thing, guys. Sometimes just to save time, I don't necessarily read everything out loud, but I'm looking at all the chat things. So even if you think I haven't necessarily read your whatever you've said in the stream, I definitely try to read everything if I can't necessarily say everything out loud, because that does take time. The Bodhi, Yoda was for the unified force. Qui-Gon was for the living force. Interesting. Yes. Oh, I'm so behind again. Sorry, guys. Okay, hang on. The Wanderer has a question for the chat, guys, if you can help him out. He says, how do you get profile avatars? I can't find the option anywhere. I think, hang on, let me see if I can figure this out. I think if you go to your YouTube homepage and then on the upper right part, you click the little round circle that has your avatar, the Wanderer. Yours looks like it's like a dark forest green with like a little gray person in it. You click on that and you go to your channel, let's see. Then you should have a little avatar thing on your channel, and then there should be a little settings gear. And if you click on that, nope, I'm wrong. Someone help me. I don't know. I screwed it all up. I don't know. But you can figure it out. If I can figure it out, and I identify psychologically as a boomer in many ways, I do. This is a boomer-friendly channel because I'm a boomer. So yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Trust me. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. The Wanderer, I'm excited to see whatever your avatar ends up being. I'm very excited. I'm kidding. Thank you. Google has the answer. Yes, I'm sure Google does. Polly D, again with the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super chats today. Did you like Twin Peaks The Return? Mixed feelings. The creation of Bob episode was excellent. I just hoped we could get Agent Carter back. Which one was the creation? So first of all, I personally loved Twin Peaks The Return. I know it was mixed for a lot of people, and I totally understand why, especially because of how much of a departure it was from the original series. But I loved it. I loved it so much. Let me look up which the creation of Bob episode was. If it's the one with the, I think it has a hydrogen bomb in it, if I'm thinking correctly. I think I loved that episode too. Let's see, the creation of Bob episode. Yes, that's the one that opens with the hydrogen bomb, I think. Yeah, the nuclear bomb. I don't know, I guess nuclear bomb, unspecified. Yes, I love that episode. That was amazing. I think that was shot primarily in black and white too, from what I remember. Oh God, I love Lynch when he shoots in black and white. So amazing. So beautiful. Eraserhead. Oh my gosh. Yes. And Agent Carter. I just hope we get Agent Carter back. Ooh, oh, you're going to hate me, but I don't know who I need to remember who Agent Carter is. Agent Carter, Twin Peaks. Wait, who was Agent Carter in Twin Peaks? I can't figure out who Agent Carter was in Twin Peaks. Agent Carter. Oh no, I can't see it. Let me know who Agent Carter is because I'm totally spacing on this and I can't figure it out via Google. So we'll have to figure that one out. But thank you again for your super chat, Polly. That's very sweet of you. But yeah, I did like Twin Peaks The Return a lot. I really did. It's just, I think you have to kind of think of it as something very different than what Twin Peaks started as in order to maybe enjoy it fully. I remember I read something recently that talked about the return in a different way that made me appreciate it more too. And I can't remember specifically what that was. But if I remember, I will let you know. Yeah, everybody's trying to help the Wanderer out with this. It should be in settings. Oh, Elijah Maccabee. I love this. Kelly's chat is the most wholesome human interaction on the internet. Oh, I love that. I mean, hopefully, you know, I try to keep it that way. Oh, Batman, big fan. I'm so sorry to hear that. 1,900 people in Kuwait. 6 people have passed away. I'm so sorry, Batman, big fan. I know Kuwait is small. That's a very quick spread. I hope the best for you. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. I hope everything works out well. Keep us posted. I really wish you the best. I really do. Thank you for letting us know and updating us on that. Thank you, Cat44. Mr. Pete channel. It's all sunshine and rainbows in this room till someone says, Bernie baby burner, hail Trump. Yeah, I mean, I think you guys can probably tell by now, I'm pretty moderate. I try to stay as moderate as possible when it comes to those things, at least speaking those things. I have my own private personal thoughts and feelings, but I never want to project them outward onto others. And I certainly don't want to encourage any anger or vitriol in the comments. It's not what I'm here for. I'm not that kind of channel. But I understand how it's impossible for everybody to have the same viewpoints and understandings and opinions in this world. It's an absolute impossibility at this point. So I don't see myself as the person that's going to create a a platform to have those discussions or debates in any healthy manner. So yeah, I'm not the person or the place. I think I'm not well suited to those discussions. At least not yet. Maybe one day I'll level up and be able to figure out my own capacity for those things. But until then, yeah, I'm straying away from those discussions. Larry, thank you so much for your super chat. I love the number 3333. Larry, thank you. Enjoyed your streaming since day one. I wish I had a teacher like you when I was a kid. You are very calming and sweethearted. Your students are very lucky. Best wishes to you and yours. Oh my gosh, Larry, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. And I've enjoyed having you on the stream since day one. You've always been a wonderful part of this community. You've always had fun, interesting, smart, or funny things to say. So I appreciate having you here. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm like, my smile hurts right now because that's just so sweet. Oh, well, that's especially why I like working with young children, is they are so much themselves. They are so far away from any type of, ego setting that we end up having set in later in life. It's much easier to feel like myself around kids sometimes. So, but it's always nice to meet adults who also think and feel along those lines. I really appreciate you saying that, Larry. Thank you so much. And thank you for your super chat. It's very sweet of you. The Bodhi, there's only Jedis here, no boomers. This is the way. Oh, and I just recently heard we're not allowed to use the term Karen anymore either. So it's so funny. Oh, well, sometimes I feel like a Karen, but not really. I'm more of a boomer. Polly D, another super chat. Thank you, Polly D. I would say self-awareness is 20% of the battle, and the application of what you learn is 80%. Interesting. I do like that notion. Although sometimes I think self-awareness definitely levels us up in our ability to apply what we learn, and vice versa. I think those two strengthen each other in many ways. Self-awareness is 20%. Unless you're speaking at the same time of self-awareness, because if you're talking about the self-awareness quotient, and then applying your self-awareness to actually propel yourself forward in a healthy manner, that's true. That's very well said, yes. The Wanderer, he got an avatar ready to use, couldn't find out how to put it in yet. It's also Google wasn't much help either, but we'll keep looking. BRB, don't go anywhere. I think you'll figure it out, Wanderer. I do. I think you'll figure it out, because I just think it's a matter of where you click on your YouTube home screen. And someone else mentioned that it might be on your actual Google profile. So it might be through that. Batman Big Fan says, I think Thor, the first one, is so underrated. I agree. I really liked the first Thor a lot. I thought that was a lot of fun. Macy, hi Macy, my kestrel friend. Howdy, Kelly Cottontail. That's cute. I like that. Yes, you remember, I am a cottontail bunny. Hi Macy. Thank you so much for your super chat, and thanks for joining the chat. Oh, Gary N. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. Let's see, where did it go? I just had it. Oh, you meant Agent Cooper. Okay, I'll get back to you, Pauly D. Hang on. Yes, I agree with you on that, with Agent Cooper. Okay. Gary N. This quote speaks to my existential anxiety. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. I love that one. Mark Twain. Beautifully said, Gary. Yes. Well, beautifully quoted, I should say. That is an excellent quote. I've heard that one quite a few times now, and I really enjoy that. I hope every person does have the experience of one day figuring out why. I think too often people live lives where they just kind of go on autopilot and don't really exercise their free will in terms of figuring out what it is they truly find meaning in what they do. And that's not to say that everybody is necessarily a special snowflake who should create their own art and their own reality or that sort of thing, but also to understand that our life is what we make it, and to find that path in whatever way brings us the most meaning and satisfaction. That's a really special thing. I'm always worried that I'm on the verge of sounding like a complete hippie when I say things like that, but I do believe that's true. The happiest people that I have met, and I don't mean the happiest like they're always happy and excited and positive. I mean the most calm, peaceful, serene, and self-assured, truly confident people that I've met usually are following a path in their life they know to be authentic to themselves. So yeah, I always hope for people to strive to that. And I'm working on that myself, and I'm still not there, but I'm working on it. So I think if we can all strive to being authentic to ourselves and living a life that's true to who we really are and what we really want, we're that much closer to finding out why we're here. I really like that, Gary, and thank you for your super chat, and thank you so much for that quote. I love that one. Mando Merc, Jedi Bunny, almost done with the logo you asked me to do. Cartoon of you and Nova watching the binary sunset, right? Yes, that is the exact logo that I had in mind. I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited to see it. Thank you so much, Mando Merc. That's so cool. Pierre Chan, yes, thank you. He did mean Agent Cooper. He did clarify that, and I missed the I missed that part. But yes, he did mean Agent Cooper. Yeah, I would have liked that too. The full return of Agent Cooper and figuring out precisely what really happened with him in the Black Lodge. Hi, Thomas Woodford. Polly D, thank you for saying that. You didn't have to send another super chat to clarify. Thank you for letting me know, though. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for letting me know about Agent Cooper. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped my phone. Sorry. Okay. Scared myself. What else is new? Rascally Rabbit. Never saw Twin Peaks. Yeah, I know. Sacrilege and all. It's okay. It's okay. It's worth starting if you're into more obscure stuff, or if you like David Lynch in any capacity. I would recommend it. Tommy says, yeah, I can't find half the channels anymore. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but it's trash. I've noticed that too, Tommy. I don't know what is going on. So many of the people that I'm subscribed to, when they go live, I don't even see them. And sometimes I know someone's going live and I try to find their live stream and I can't. It's really annoying. And I thought it was fixed for a few days there, but something happened. Hey, X Ross Talk. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp #1 fan. I'm just watching The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Has anyone seen this movie yet? Yes. I love The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's one of my favorite films of all time. Sergio Leone's score is so gorgeous. Ecstasy of Gold. So beautiful. I love that movie. Enjoy, because it's a beautiful film. The only thing I wish is that it wasn't, I just wish it wasn't dubbed in English. I wish it had subtitles, but I guess that would be weird. Because it's supposed to be American, taking place in the American West. And I know that it's, you know, as a spaghetti Western, it was shot primarily in Italian, other than with the English American actors talking. But I just never liked dubbed movies. I always prefer subtitles. But I guess that would be weird if it was subtitled. I just figured that out. Sorry, talking by myself. Okay, I'm done. Hologram nunchuck. I love that quote too. Always liked Bilbo's quote. It's dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. And if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you'll be swept off to. I love Bilbo, and I love that quote so much. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit have so many beautiful quotes in them. Love them so much. I was going on a walk around my neighborhood last week, and I'm not going to get up and show you because I'm wearing pajamas, and it's embarrassing that I'm wearing pajamas right now, but I found a copy of The Fellowship of the Ring. It's a beautiful little paperback copy, and I had The Fellowship of the Ring, but I lent it to a friend who went to Alaska and never gave me my book back. So I never got my Fellowship of the Ring back, but then I found it last week on my walk because someone has, I don't know if this is prevalent where you guys live, but where I live in Southern California, there are like little free libraries everywhere, and they're just these little glass, wooden and glass bookcases that people have. Sometimes they're in front of schools or people's private residences even, and they just put out books that they're not going to read anymore, and you can bring books there, you can take books from there for free. And I found a few really good books there, and I found Fellowship of the Ring last week, and I'm very excited to reread it again. So yeah, finally got it. Hang on, where'd it go? Hologram. Dang, buddy just channeled Bilbo. Good accent. Thank you. Oh, Elijah Maccabee, fool of a took. I love that one. Yes. Ryan Dyer has seen those free libraries. Very cool, very cool. The Bodhi asks, has anyone traveled to New Zealand? Good question. Has anybody here in the chat traveled to New Zealand before? That is somewhere I have been dying to go since I was a wee lass, and I haven't yet been, but it truly looks like one of the most amazingly beautiful countries I've ever seen. And of course, I want to go to all the places where they filmed Lord of the Rings. There's another great film that came out several years ago called The Hunt for the Wilder People, I think it was called, with Sam Neill. I love Sam Neill, and I always thought he should do more because he's such a great actor. And I think that was filmed in New Zealand as well, in the New Zealand countryside. Beautifully shot film. So nice. Mr. P channel, the Bodhi, no, we're poor. Yeah, one day we'll save up and go. Ooh, Ryan Dyer, there's a free library down the street from your house. So cool. Tony Movie Chappie, yes, Clint Eastwood is awesome. He's so good in that role. Ah, superhero kind of guy saw it too. Polly D, thank you so much for your super chat. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, more Twin Peaks talk. Okay. What was really interesting about the atomic bomb, Bob, I just misread it, sorry. Bob, pun intended, episode is that it took the supernatural dark forest spookiness and instead made the creation of pure evil, Bob, be a man-made horror. Yes. Good point, Polly D. Good point. Yes, and I also look at it as though maybe the potential was there within the chaotic nature of existence, but it took man tweaking that for his own means to truly create the pure evil that we ended up seeing. Like maybe the potential was there, but it needed a catalyst, like a nuclear bomb, to truly create that inherent evil entity. Very well said, Polly D. I like that a lot. And thank you for your super chat, of course. You're very sweet. You're very sweet, Polly D, too. Thank you for sending all those super chats. I appreciate you. Oh, Peter Hahn, all these super chats. I remember Bunny's first live stream where she was so nervous. Now she's rocking it like a pro. I wouldn't call myself a pro just yet, but I definitely feel more safe, more safe and calm and prepared. I still get flustered and overwhelmed sometimes with chat, especially when people start getting upset with me for not being able to keep up with the chat. But yes, I definitely feel a lot more calm now. So thank you for noticing, Peter. I appreciate that. Ah, Will Gentry. Good for pointing this out. The Hunt for the Wilder People is a Taika Waititi film. He's a director from New Zealand. That makes sense. Snobby Acorn. Okay, we will see you later, Snobby Acorn. Thank you for being in the chat tonight. Ooh, Jen M. Veers. Oh, this is good to know. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly US Blu-ray discs do have options for Italian audio, except remastered edition and English subtitles. Though Eastwood did act in English while filming. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to know that. I don't have a Blu-ray player, so I never look into these things. But that's really good to know. Thank you for letting me know about that. That's like, I really want to see that version of it. That's super cool. Thank you, Jen M. Beers. I appreciate you letting us know that. Keck44 says, bye, Snobby Acorn. The Bodie. I don't know if this matters, but I lived in Auckland for a year, then moved to Wellington. That's awesome. Does Wellington have some of the sites where Peter Jackson filmed? I feel like I remember the name Wellington in there for the filming. Ryan Dyer, Henry Ford does have some pretty good quotes. Yes, Tony movie, Chappie D9, Neil Blomkamp, #1 fan. I agree with you. If they ever remake The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, I'm so scared to even think that they would. I just feel like there are some films that should just, they need to just stay in like a glass case and never be touched again. So perfect, so beautiful. And even the little slight imperfections that we perceive now, watching them so many years later and thinking, oh, I could fix this up with special effects. Like, no, there's no need. There's no need. It's beautiful. Sometimes the little flaws are what make things even more appealing. Oh, Lord Arnold, gotta go. My phone is going to die. No, Lord Arnold. I will try to remember to go on Facebook. The next time I do go on Facebook, I know I have to go on for something. I just don't remember what it was. I will check and see what you sent me. Thank you for sending me something on there. Have a good night, Lord Arnold. Take care of yourself. Go charge that phone. Batman, big fan. It's 4 a.m. here in Kuwait. I need to sleep. Sorry, love you all. We love you too. There's Nova. Nova says goodbye. Bye. Take care of yourself. Good luck to you and your family, and let us know next time we talk to you. Let us know how you're doing and if there are any updates. But take care of yourself. Stay healthy, my friend. Gary N. Corny joke time. What is the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. So cute. I've never heard that one before. A tire. A tire. Beautiful. I love that one. Thank you, Gary N. Beautiful. Okay, guys. I don't know. Are you ready for this, Will Gentry? I have another kombucha. You were so perplexed with kombucha last time. Here we go. Kombucha stream. This one is called Trilogy. Can you see it? No, it's really good. So good. Keck 44. Good night and stay safe, Batman. Big fan. You guys are so nice. You guys are the best. Oh, Bodhi says, Wellington is the headquarters for Weta Studios. It's on southern tip of the North Island. I wonder where they filmed The Frighteners. I think that was filmed in New Zealand as well. I like that one. X Ross talk, like Unforgiven. If they try to remake that, I will be upset. If I were rich, I'd buy the rights and lock it away. I don't know that I've seen Unforgiven before. I know that's a Western. Let me check. I know it's a very popular one. No, I have not yet seen that one, but it does very well critically. I will absolutely have to see that. X Ross, that's from 1992. How have I not seen that? Yes. Oh, good to know. Okay, wow. Another one for the list. Sideways Optimus. All the 80s movies, RoboCop, Karate Kid, Footloose, should never been remade. I agree. They did remake RoboCop, didn't they? That's really sad because it was so awesome. The first two, I think were there only 2 RoboCops? I think I've only seen 2. I really enjoyed those. I've never actually seen Footloose, and I've never seen Karate Kid. I need to see that. But yeah, so I can't speak to the sequels because I've never seen either version of those, but I love RoboCop. And from what I heard of the remake, it was just awful and fell flat. One of my favorite things about RoboCop 1 and 2 is the humor that's injected into it, the dark, dark humor. Mr. Pete, is this supposed to be I think it is. Okay. Yeah. Cool. That's what Mr. Pete said, guys. I hate when my mouse stops working. I need to get a new mouse. I did not realize how far I was in the chat. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, Ben Jones. Ooh, you enjoyed the RoboCop remake. I haven't seen it. Oh, Tom King, thank you for your super chat. Have I seen the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer? I have not. I saw that Anna uploaded a reaction to it today. I haven't seen her reaction because I was scared that she would actually show clips, and I want to be surprised. I haven't finished The Mandalorian yet. I think I got into like episode 4. How does it look? How does it see, without giving any spoilers for the end of season 1? How does it look to you guys? And thank you for your super chat, Tom. Yeah, I have not seen it. Sapfenders, that's one of my favorite songs, Africa by Toto. So good. Sideways Optimist, that was uncanny. Okay, good, Tom. I can watch the trailer without seeing season 1. Good to know. Then I will watch it and I will finish season 1. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the general turn that Star Wars took for me. Like, I have all of the Clone Wars that I still need to watch. I started watching, I think I'm almost to season 3 now, but I'm taking so long to watch them because I feel more timid with engaging with Star Wars content now, even though I know that that's a beloved series. A lot of people love it. Jeremy loves the Clone Wars. He was the one that got me to actually watch them. I don't know, I'm more timid in engaging with the content because I feel like I have this like trust issue with Star Wars now. It's so weird to even say that out loud. It sounds so hyperbolic and stupid, but yeah, I just got to get over my fear. That's all. Just got to get over my fear. It's no big deal. But thanks for letting me know, Tom. I will give it a watch. Polly D, thank you for yet another super chat. You are on a roll tonight, my friend. And I love all this David Lynch talk, by the way. If you guys can't tell, I love David Lynch. Okay. Oh my gosh, this scene. I think my favorite Lynch scene was in Lost Highway when Mystery Man calls himself. I love that scene so much. That's my favorite part of the movie. And it's one of my favorite David Lynch scenes. It's so cool. I saw that scene actually before I even saw Lost Highway because I was looking through, I got really obsessed with David Lynch about 4 or 5 years ago. And I just went down a rabbit hole of trying to find everything David Lynch I possibly could. And I didn't have my hands on the actual film yet, so I watched that scene. It's so good. It's so dark and uncanny and just riveting. David Lynch is unlike any other director or artist I've ever seen. He just has such a way of, I don't know, translating through the visual and auditory medium. Like his sound editing is just out of this world, so good. His scoring, his visuals, obviously, camera work is just like ethereal. I don't even know how he does it. He's just amazing. Good point. Yes, Polly, I agree. Yes, so good. I recommend that scene. Even if you guys haven't seen Lost Highway, look up the scene that Polly's talking about. Mystery Man Calls Himself, David Lynch. Just try typing that into YouTube. It's such a good scene, and it will make you want to watch. Lost Highway is not my favorite David Lynch film, but it will make you appreciate David Lynch, I think. Yeah. And then you also say, Polly, Unforgiven is a classic. Logan was heavily influenced by it. Yes. There is a phenomenal YouTube channel that I love that does video essays called Screen. He's relatively new. I think he just came on the scene maybe 1 or 2 years ago. He just did a new video essay called, it's on neo-Westerns, and he uses Logan as an example of what neo-Western is like. He obviously talks about the classical Western, experimental Western when it first started, and then he moves into neo-Westerns, and he used Logan as one of the examples. I think he spoke about Unforgiven briefly as well. But that's what I liked most about Logan, was the Western quality to it. I really like that. It's funny, when I was a kid, like, I couldn't care less about Westerns. I don't know why. I just had like this weird mental block against them. But then one day it just clicked, and I love Westerns now. They're one of my favorite genres. Oh, so good. So thank you, Pauly D. Great comment and great super chat. Thank you. Will Gentry says, don't watch the trailer, watch Anna's reaction. Okay, I love Anna's reaction. She does the best reactions. I started her video, and then I realized I hadn't seen the end yet, so I clicked off of it to make sure I didn't get any spoilers. But her reactions are gold. Elijah Maccabee, can we hear a few words from Nova? Yes, she's looking out the window now, and she's very focused on that. But you'll definitely hear some words from her before the stream is through. Don't worry. I don't know. I don't even know. This is the state that we're in now. I don't even know if this is a joke or if it's true. But Peter Hahn says Brie Larson wants to star as Howard in Howard the Duck remake. I'm just going to assume that that's a joke. It is fat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys are the best. Hokies 95, I have not seen the metal cover of Africa. I don't think, I feel like I like Africa just the way it is. I love Weezer, but I didn't need Weezer's version. The only cover of Africa that I've really loved has been these two guys like sitting in front of a brick wall covering it. I don't even remember, maybe one of them had a guitar. I don't remember what instruments they were playing. They did a great job. Just, I just love Toto's Africa. D-Day Cobra, does Kelly actually smoke weed? Say it isn't so. I haven't partaken in quite some time. It's been a while. But once in a blue moon, I have partook. Jeremy, I'm sorry if that breaks your heart. But yes, not currently, not presently. It has been a while, but once in a while, if I feel like I need to explore my mind in a new and different way, I will look to nature for its wondrous effects on mind expansion. DJ Cobra, no, it's not like that. I'm not like a, there are different versions of partaking in such a thing. I'm not, Cheech and Chong or Harold and Kumar or, those versions. It's very different. Some of the smartest people I know partake in it. And to be fair, I said this earlier in the chat, I did partake in university and I still maintained a 4.0 GPA. So you are able to partake and maintain your level of intellect as well. the good Tom King, she only smokes the version from Lord of the Rings. Ah, yes, the finest pipe weed. I don't know why Gandalf is Sean Connery suddenly. I'm sorry. Aw, Jeremy. Thank you. Ditto, my friend. I will always love you, Jeremy. Yes. I'm glad that that does not take away our love. Darren, Toby, why? I guess I can't do Ian McKellen. I'm doing Sean Connery as Gandalf. The finest pipeweed. Oh my gosh. Yes. Guys, give me a good Gandalf quote. I want like a good, well-known Gandalf quote that I can try to say and see if I can get Ian McKellen out of it, or see if all of my Ian McKellen impressions turn into Sean Connery impressions, because now I need to know. Somebody help me out here. Help me out. Can we hear from Yoda, please? Sanctuary of Geeks. Yes, you can hear from Yoda. Give me a Yoda quote too. Somebody throw me a Yoda quote. Throw me a Yoda quote. Somebody throw me a Gandalf quote. We're gonna get some. Yes. Oh my God. X Rostock. A wizard is never late, Frodo. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. See, that was more like an Ian McKellen, Sean Connery hybrid. That wasn't too bad. I love this one. I have no memory of this place. I have no memory of this place. I forget how he says that in The Mines of Moria. Lord Arnold, thank you. Do or do not. There is no try. Elijah Maccabee. I love this one. I don't know if I can get the inflection right on that one, though. End? No, it doesn't end here. Death is just another path we all must take. It sounds like Sean Connery. Darn it. Okay, now I'm kidding. Rascally Rabbit, you said that phonetic, like the phonetics of that, or the order of that is all off. It would have to be backwards. Ain't that whole brownie I did? One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, bind them. That was pretty. That was good, if I say so myself. Fool of a took. I can say that one pretty well, I think. Oh, Red October is standing by. I forgot about Red October. Yes. So good. Pokey said, yeah, I think, did I read this already? Sounding like Sean Connery is not bad. No, it's not. Sean Connery is awesome. Saf Ender says Lord of the Rings is greater than Star Wars. It depends. It depends on which series. Books. The books, definitely. I'm not a huge fan of the Star Wars books, like the trilogy of books. The films probably do hold up better for Lord of the Rings, especially after the special editions of Star Wars. Yeah. I have different feelings on that. Jen M. Beers, I will check out. Okay. See the Africa metal cover on Frog Leap Studios channel by Leo Moraccioli. 42.5 million views. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. It must be good with that many views, or at least interesting. Okay. Lewis MX. We're not there yet. Sesh on camera, Kelly. We're not there yet. I'm waiting till you know, mentally I'm in a better place for that. I'm quite the hypocrite, but I have not partook today. I've not partaken. I've not partaken today. Oh my gosh, Elijah Maccabee, when playing Wheel of Fortune, getting off these, just tea, thank you. Okay, now we're literally doing SNL, Will Ferrell, Sean Connery, Gandalf mixtures. This is too much. Keck44, thank you so much for letting me know. Super chats from Gary N and Polly D. Oh no, did I miss them? Oh, I love it, Gary. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Okay, Gary N. I'm so sorry I mixed you. I don't know how I missed it. Can Nova sing Africa from Toto? Yes, she does. That is one of her favorite songs. She will sing that. Let me get to Polly D's super chat first so I don't miss it, because I don't have that extra screen anymore where I can check it. Herbs and Verbs, New Geeks and Gamers channel from Polly D. That would be amazing. I love that. Okay, guys. Gary Ann has made a request for Nova to sing Africa by Toto. Let me, give me a moment. Give me a moment to get Nova what she needs. She just, you know, for the most part, she knows lyrics, but I want to make sure we do right by Gary and his request here. Sometimes Nova gets a little tripped up on her words, so we're just going to have those good old Toto lyrics at standby. Oh, Sapfenders, I love the orc quote, by the way. We ain't had nothing to eat except nuggety bread for 3 stinking days. Those orcs, man, they had some good quotes. All right, Nova, are you ready to sing a song? Gary asked you to sing a song. Nova, are you ready? Oh, okay. Is it time for me to sing? Yeah, it's time for you to sing, Nova. Okay, don't worry. I know usually we end the stream with Nova singing, but we're doing a little interlude. Just a little interlude. Nova, are you ready? Do you like Africa by Toto? Oh my gosh, yes, I love it so much. Oh, I'm so excited to sing it. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're excited. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm going to let Nova take over. 1 second. Hi, guys. So, I got a request to sing a song from Daddy. And I love this song. It's called Africa by Toto. We're going to sing it. Okay. Are you ready? I hear the drums are growing tonight, but she hears only whispers of secret conversations. She's coming in 12:30 flat. The moonlit wings will reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man on the road, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry, Nova, it's waiting for you." It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's not another 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never have. Nova, hang on. Don't sing the whole thing, okay? Okay. Maybe I'll sing later? Yes, of course you can sing later. Okay. Go back. Go back to your perch, okay? Okay. That was beautiful, Nova. Good job. That was so amazing. You're so talented. That was awesome. Thanks for the request, Gary. That was awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. She's so happy when she sings. She really is. It's like it's one of her callings. Well, Gentry. Turn off the camera, Kelly. See, you make the voices just disturbing. I know. I'm sorry. Glad you guys enjoyed it, though. Yes, Lord Arnold, beautiful. Beautiful thumbs up representation. Nova is a goddess, Joel. I agree. Oh my gosh, Will Gentry, yes. I think of that sometimes. I always wonder what someone would think. I can only imagine what someone would think if they clicked onto your video for the first time ever right now while Nova was singing. That would be amazing. Darren. Elijah Maccabee. I cat sat for my sister a couple weeks ago. Cats are weird but chill. She tried to take my pot. My pot pie though. Damn, Mr. Kitty. Cat, that's what I love about, you captured what I love about cats, Elijah, is that they are weird. And it's funny because I think the biggest divide between people that love cats and people that don't like cats is actually there's a common denominator, and that's how weird they are. I'm a huge cat person, and I love that they're weird. That's what I love most about cats, is how very strange they are. So I love that you understand and appreciate that. They're weird but chill. I like it. Thank you, Something Nowhere Man. I'm glad you like Nova's song. She appreciates your support. Ryan Dyer. Will there be an album by Kelly's Cat on iTunes? Fly, you fools. That's a great one, Darren. Oh, Lord Arnold loves cats. I love that. Ryan Dyer, I would buy it. Yeah. Nova, she loves singing. It's a passion for her. But I feel like if she started doing it for the money, like she would lose a lot of that integrity and passion for it. You know, who knows? It might just take away the soul of it. I am Darth Revan. I must be super weird. I have 4 cats. No, that means you're super awesome. 1 cat equals 1 cool factor. So I'm only 1 cool factor. I need more cats. Just kidding. I don't. Nova's my only child. She gets all the attention. Thanks, Joel. Nova did an incredible job, I must say. Oh, hang on. This one's going to be challenging. Something Nowhere Man. By the way, I know I talked to you about your profile photo before, but it is just so gorgeous. I love it so much. In Yoda's voice. Okay. So do all who see such time who lived, but for them to decide that is not. I'm rusty on my Yoda impressions. I'm rusty on them. I haven't done Yoda in a long time. Yoda voice in a long time. Ex Ross talk. I don't have a cat, but I have a tarantula that turns 25 in June. Silent Roberta. Bob. Silent Bob. Oh, that's so cool. She's 25. I didn't know tarantulas could live that long. Okay, I'm really curious about this. Do you feel like she's bonded to you, or do you feel like it's more of like a sensory recognition thing? I've always wondered that about arachnids and insects and crustaceans, because I know that they don't have the same social bonding cues that we do, unless of course we're talking about like social insects like ants and stuff. But with your tarantula, Silent Roberta, do you feel like she's bonded to you and she has a sense of like affection and comfort with you? I'm very curious to know what you say. 25 in June, that's amazing. Oh, Gary, and I want to get a cat, and I will at some point. Oh my gosh, Gary, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I hope you do get a cat. They're so rewarding to have. They really are. They're so special. I just encourage people to have pets in general, to have at least 1 pet, because I do think they add such a new dimension to life and to the quality of life, and they force us to look outside of ourselves and to do something more, to provide for something outside of ourselves. So I think it's a really healthy thing to have a pet. And of course, for introverts like us, it's good to have a cat because we don't have to be forced into the extroverted world. Because we have a dog, I love dogs too, and they're wonderful. They're a whole different set of challenges and beautiful things. But yeah, I love having a cat. You will love having a cat, Gary. I guarantee it. The Wanderer. I got 2 cats, chilling with one now. I think the other one is getting out. Getting tail. Oh, that's cute. Enjoy. Ooh, Tony movie. One sequel I hope we get is an Alien Covenant sequel. And not a lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. I love Prometheus. I love Covenant. And I really wanted to see the end of David's story. David's story was my favorite part of the, was it Covenant? Yeah, of Covenant. See, that's the thing. I know a lot of people really dislike Prometheus and Covenant, and they're not my favorites, but I do appreciate them. And there's something about the aesthetic and the mood and the tone of those films that still really intrigues and enthralls me. And then I don't necessarily find them enjoyable, but I find them intriguing and like, I don't know, there's like this gravitational pull that they have towards me. I'm very fascinated by the lore of Alien, and I'm very interested in what's been done with the extended Alien universe as far as the engineers and all that sort of stuff. So I'm actually okay with Prometheus and Covenant, more so than I think most people are. Obviously, they were panned by critics. Most people and critics did not really like them, but I kind of like the world building in Covenant and Prometheus. Of course, they have their flaws in the execution and the storytelling, but I am with you on that Tony movie. I agree. Polly D, thank you for your super chat again. Dogs are greater than cats. Cats would lay on your neck while you sleep. Dogs are ride or die. From that perspective, yes, and I understand why dog people do believe that, and I can't argue with that. I mean, I agree with you on that to an extent. I personally love cats for different reasons, but I do have to say, like, if I were hanging off a cliff, I feel like a dog would do his best to save me, and Nova would probably just look at me and walk away because she wouldn't have the comprehension skills to understand that I was dying. Although I wonder if a dog would too. It's very interesting, the dichotomy between cats and dogs. I just love animals altogether, but I must say, Polly, that is a fair argument. But I still love cats. If I had to choose, if I could have both and still live the life obviously that I wanted, I would have both. I would definitely have a dog too, but financially and as far as my lifestyle goes and the level of commitment I'm able to offer to a pet at this time in my life, a cat is more easier for me to handle as far as all my other commitments and stuff. But thank you for your super chat, and I hear you. Will Gentry, cats might be weird and they might be cool, but they're also assholes too, total assholes. They're just little killing machines that want to hunt and kill us, but they're just too small to hurt us. Mm-hmm. I could see that. I can see that. Yeah. Oh, God, darn, I'm behind on the chat again. Hang on. Will Gentry. I like your perception of cats. It's really funny, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. If I always think if Nova was like 40 pounds heavier, I might be dead with no face. And it's not that she doesn't love me and feel affection and feel that I'm part of her, you know, her pride, so to speak. It's that they don't understand that we're functionally and physically and mechanically very different than them. So if a cat were roughhousing with another cat, they would know that the mortal danger wouldn't be so great that they'd have to worry about keeping themselves in check in a fight or a brawl or even in playtime. Whereas with a human, if Nova were 40 pounds heavier, or people that have lions and tigers, etc., those animals are not necessarily in control of their mechanical strength the same way that we would like to think that they are if the world were a perfect place. And as soon as those instincts get clicked in, they're going to go for the kill. They don't have that setup where they understand that there's a level or a barrier there. So that's why a lot of those exotic pet relationships and ownerships go terribly awry at some point. Lord Arnold, you have a soft-shell turtle. Oh, I grew up with I had some turtles growing up. I love turtles. They're really cute. I got mine from Chinatown in New York. They were like this big when I got them, like the size of maybe a silver dollar. And then by the time one of them passed away, but one of them I gave away when I moved away from home. And she was like this big. Like she was like a mini Boston Market meatloaf size. She was really cute. Tony movie. Does anyone want to see the butthole cut of Cats? That's the only cut I will see, actually. If I ever am going to see it, that's the version I want to see. Gary, and that's awesome. Just a matter of time before you get a cat. Very cool. Oh, Macy, I'm sorry you lost your tiger cat Nina. Hmm. You should absolutely, when you're ready, you should absolutely think of getting another cat. They add something to our lives, and obviously we can never expect them to be the same as the previous pet that we lost, but they do fill a void in our lives that I don't think even human relationships can sometimes fill. They just give something different, and there's that kinship, and I think it almost goes back to a more primal time where if we had kinship between wolves at a campfire, we knew that we had kind of leveled up in our environment. So yeah, there's something special about having an animal bond in our lives. Hi, Sean Sarto. I'm making it okay. I'm making it okay, Sean. How are you making it? I'm missing chats. I'm so slow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading slow again. Now everybody's voting on cats versus dogs. I'm just an animal person. Polly D. Thank you for your super chat, Polly. Cats think they are it. Dogs match your mood. Well, dogs are definitely more social animals. Cats tend to be very solitary creatures, so they don't really depend on external feedback or input to feel how they feel. Whereas dogs are social and they are pack. They have a very pack mentality where if the alpha of the pack is not in a good mood, or if it's angry, or if it's excited, they're going to match that mentality for the good of the pack. So yeah, you have completely different subsets and sets of interaction and ideas. There's such different species, and I think at one time cats and dogs were on the same tree, but they branched off millions upon millions of years ago, and cats became more solitary. The only cats we really see that function in a social way in nature, not domestically, but in nature, are lions and lion prides. But most cats are solitary unless they pair up with another cat for mating purposes. But yeah, most dogs travel in packs, whether that be wolves, dingoes, wild dogs, obviously. Foxes tend to be a little bit more solitary, and coyotes, I think, can be fairly solitary, but they group together too sometimes, depending on the type of coyote. Ooh, Hokie, friends of yours have a Maine Coon cat. Yeah, those are huge cats. Savenders, I prefer a hard shell taco. Mr. Pete Channel, you said just kidding, but I didn't see what you were kidding about. I'm sorry, I missed your words. I'm trying to keep up with so many things. Okay, Matt G, thank you for your super chat, Matt G. When are you going to get your master's degree? Being in the fandom menace can get you life credits, LOL. I don't know. I would love to go back to school one day. I actually really miss being in school on a regular basis and learning, but things are so different now. And then just in general, they're different. I do have a friend who is in the education department at a university, and she teaches for obviously master's degrees and stuff like that. And I've thought of taking courses with her before and going for my master's slowly but surely, but I don't know. I almost feel like I'd want to switch it up if I went back to school, maybe do something with psychology, or I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But thank you, Matt, for your super chat. I appreciate that. Do you have your master's degree? Lord Arnold, you have 3 turtles, the huge Florida soft shell, an eastern box turtle, and a red slider. I had 2 red sliders. That's what I had. I had 2 red sliders. I actually had a snapping turtle for a while when I was younger. He was really cute. His name is Snapple. He was really sweet. I got him when he was just a little baby hatchling, and then I had him for a couple years until he got so big that he was eating goldfish whole. So at that time, I had to let him go. In a pretty good environment for him. I'm pretty sure he's probably still alive. Hello, TechCom. TechCom. Hang on, where did you go? Hello there. Posted my latest vid. Last, not on the face and voice of Skynet. Ooh, nice. Oh, and I love your profile photo of the Terminator. Very cool. Last night on the face and voice of Skynet. I will have to check that out. Hang on, let me find that now so I can put it in my watch later playlist. Hang on. TechCom. Face and voice. It's funny how often people are bringing up Skynet these days too, by the way. I love Terminator stuff. I see it. Here we are. Okay. Put it in my watch later playlist. Thank you for letting us know. And you guys should check that out too. Oh man, I'm so bad at keeping up with the chat. Sorry guys. Okay. Hang on. Here we go. Gary N, another corny joke. Thank you for your super chat, Gary. Another corny joke. How do you make a Venetian blind poke him in the eye? That's cute. That's very cute. I like that. How do you get all of these? These are ones I've never heard too. I thought I was pretty well versed in corny joke lore, corny joke repertoire, but you always seem to pull these ones out, and that one's cute. I just love good, clean jokes like that once in a while. Tommy has an Eastern box turtle as well. 15 years. Oh, I love turtles. They're so sweet. There's a great YouTube channel of a guy that has a big pond on his property, and he's always feeding the turtles different snacks and stuff. I'm sure some of you animal-loving people have seen it. Like frozen watermelon. He gives them little treats and stuff. It's really cute. Oh, Darren, like my father before me. My uncle is in Aliens 3, for real. Is that the David Fincher one with the Rottweilers? That's cool. That's very cool. Damn, I am Darth Ribbon. Shots fired. I was going to put that up there. I'm not saying I necessarily agree with it, but I do know some people that is the case. Not always, sometimes. Hokies. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Something nowhere man liked Gary's joke too. Yeah, Gary has the best corny jokes. They're my favorite. Sanctuary of Geeks. Have thought of getting another cat, but the pain of losing them is almost unbearable. Lost our cat, Mitten. I love that name. 10 years ago, worst day of my life. Can't go through that again. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, Sanctuary of Geeks. It is horrible. I've lost a lot of pets. I've lost a lot of pets. I've lost a lot of people. Loss is never easy. It is such an unfortunate part of life. But to quote one of my favorite shows, 6 Feet Under, I think it goes something like there's this woman. So in 6 Feet Under, just to give you a basic rundown, obviously, it's about a family that owns a funeral home and how they deal with mortality, their own mortality and the mortality of others, and just death being a part of life. And this woman who's having a funeral for one of her loved ones says, why do people have to die? And then Nate Fisher, who's one of the main characters, one of the family members at the funeral home, says to make life important. And I really, really like that. And I really, really recommend that show. If you ever deal with any type of existential anxiety or fear of death, fear of losing your loved ones, or fear of facing your own mortality. I think it really does a beautiful job of illustrating some of those feelings and anxieties that we feel and share. So yeah, as much as it is awful to lose the people that we love, the animals that we love, even losing childhood, losing memories, losing things like that, it's a horrible, humbling experience. But I do think it gives more meaning to those moments that we do share. I think of that all the time with Nova, because I lost my cat that I grew up with, Nico, a few years back, about a year before we got Nova. And I think that, I mean, I've lost people in my life. I've lost many pets before her, but for some reason that loss hit me the hardest. I think it's because I put so much of myself into my relationship with that cat. And I know to some people that haven't necessarily experienced the love of a pet, they might not understand that. I think that's always a hard thing to reconcile, is when people do lose pets, they often feel guilt for feeling as horrible as they do. But sometimes it's easier to give love to a pet, especially if we're very guarded with people. And I especially when I was younger, I tended to be very, very guarded in my relationships with people. But with my pets, it was like they're there for you no matter what, kind of thing. So I understand what you're saying, Sanctuary of Geeks. I'm sure losing Mitten was a horrendous experience for you, and I don't want to tell you what to do or how to move on, but I have to say, like, I never thought I would get over losing my other cat, Nico, but having Nova, she's a completely different cat. It's a completely different experience, but she adds so much to my life that I'm so glad that I do have in my life. Tony movie. I have not seen Cats yet. Have you? I have not seen. Bodhi, great question. Has anyone seen Parasite? I have. I've seen Parasite and I loved it. It was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. I love that director in general. I'd seen a few of his films before seeing that, and I think Parasite is just awesome. I really like South Korean films, especially horror. Obviously, I have not ever seen a North Korean film, just South Korean films. Yeah, King of Ruckus, loved it too. Sapenders. If Jennifer Aniston and Tiffany Amber Thiessen were one person, you would get something similar to the Jedi Bunny. That's so funny. When I was younger, people used to tell me that I looked like Kelly, because my name's Kelly, and people used to tell me I looked like Kelly Kapowski. Ironically, when I went to Australia for a semester, and like everybody there called me Kelly Kapowski. They all thought, like, I don't know, Australians thought I looked more like Kelly Kapowski than Americans did, which was very interesting. And I've had a few people say I look like Jennifer Aniston too. That's funny. And Courtney Cox. I've had combinations from all over the place. I never know what I actually look like because so many people tell me different things. So who knows? Good night, Darren. Thank you for stopping by the stream, Darren. It's always great to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Take good care of yourself. I know these times are frustrating, but we're here for you. It's always good to have you in the streams. Oh, Darth Revan. Hi, John Cocktostone, by the way. Happy 420, John. I am Darth Revan. Ah! Oh my gosh, I zoomed in. How do I zoom out? How do I zoom out? What did I do? What the heck happened? This is the most boomer thing that I've ever done. Actual size? Did that affect anything for you guys? Because my whole screen zoomed in and all I saw was one of my eyes. I don't even know how that happened. All right, I am Darth Revan. Anyway, I put my cat down, hang on, Alicia, 3 weeks ago because she was losing her battle with lymphoma. And she was with me through so many hard times. Losing her broke me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Darth Revan. Oh, 3 weeks ago. That's very, very recent. Yeah, that's hard. I'm sorry. Yeah, losing pets is it's an awful experience. It really is. Thank you for sharing. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I hope you're okay. I hope you continue to feel better and that you eventually get to the point where you just have beautiful memories. And that does happen. I know that's such a cliche, and so many people tell me that. when I've lost a person in my life, when I've lost a pet, but you do get to a point eventually when the pain starts to subside where you feel like you're able to really bask in like the actual love that you have for the person or the pet or whatever it is. Of course, the pain will always be there to an extent, but there is a time, I think, after, if you allow yourself to grieve fully, where you get to a place of understanding and an appreciation of that person or pet. That's very sweet, Wanderer. Sorry to hear for all your pet losses. I haven't happened here yet, but yeah, thoughts are with all of you. Thank you. That's very sweet, especially if you haven't experienced that yourself. I think it's hard for people to cultivate empathy sometimes if they haven't experienced something like that themselves. You know, I feel like whenever I hear that someone's going through a loss, it hits me really hard because I've experienced a lot of loss in my life, but I'm always really appreciative of people who haven't necessarily experienced that, but who are still really, really present and compassionate and do still have that level of empathy, even without having experienced that. So thank you for saying that. That's beautiful. Macy, thank you. Kelly, I know what you look like, an angel. That is so sweet, Macy. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you for saying I look like an angel. I appreciate that. I will take that compliment. I would love to be an angel, and I would love to have wings and be able to fly. The Bodhi. Ooh, I love this. The Bodhi. Okay, time to be serious. Who believes here that they're living in between two worlds? Me. I sometimes feel like I'm living between an infinite number of realities, and I don't know which one I'm in. And I don't mean that in like a weird psychedelic way necessarily. I just mean that in the sense of sometimes I feel like a different person with every moment and a different experience. And I feel like, especially if you can learn with every experience, I feel like you can really get to a point where you grow a little bit. And that sounds so over the top and self-aggrandizing. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean it in the sense of like, you can awaken with new eyes every day if you choose to. Yeah, there's no way to say that without sounding like a complete hippie. I'll think about that. But I like that comment, the Bodhi. I really do. Sapphires, nothing changed on your screen. Good, because it did on mine. I thought for a second I was going to have to end the stream because I thought I had just like literally zoomed into one eye and I could not get it to change. And then I just realized I must have clicked something with my mouse and been a boomer. What else is new? Gary N. Pet loss is so horrible. My brother's family had a border collie for 17 years named Mika. She was a member of their family. I love that dog so much. I saw her quite a bit back then. Border collies are awesome. They're so smart. Such incredibly smart dogs. 17 years is a long time too. Yeah, they really become a part of the family. I had a husky who was 14 and a half when she finally passed. She was such a part of the family. Ugh. Yeah, it's amazing. And then when you actually visit with that family, it's like seeing one of the family members. Tony movie, Chappie, yes. Uncut Gems was excellent too. I really like those directors, the Safdie brothers. They're really good. Ooh, Bodhi, Primer is a great time travel film. I need to see that movie. I like that that director too. Oh, X-Ross Talk, thank you for your super chat. Thank you. Oh yes, thank you for letting me know. My spider recognizes humans from food, so she's never bit anyone and barely rears up or uses her urticitating hairs as she would on a predator. She's calm enough, but the speed can freak people out. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just got freaked out in my mind thinking of a tarantula running really fast. But yeah, she was like quiet, and I think I've held a tarantula before, and I've held a scorpion before. And I really they're really cool, but I feel like it depends on the context and the setting. That's so cool. I can't believe she's going to be 25. Thank you for letting me know. Very, very cool. Yeah, King of Ruckus. I agree with your take on Uncut Gems. It did not let up the whole way. And another lesser known film by the same directors or the same brothers as Uncut Gems is with Robert Pattinson, and it's called Good Time. Excellent, excellent film. So good. I actually preferred that to Uncut Gems, but Uncut Gems definitely had the more blockbuster, quick-paced appeal to it. Really well done, beautifully shot, just superb. But I really like Good Time. It's still quite fast-paced, unrelenting, but they're really, it's interesting how cosmically deep those movies both are, but they're also really fun and engaging. But there's like a depth and like an unsettling element to them as well. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, the chat. Okay. Oh, Joel, I used to have two schnauzers named Bella and Louie, or Louis, girl and boy. My family and I had to give them away years ago. Oh, Joel, I'm sorry. Oh, did you guys ever get new pets? Yeah, that must be hard too, giving up pets. Hologram nunchuck. Parents are at that point now. Family dog passed away after 15 years. Took them a while to get over it. They're ready for another dog now. Oh, 15 years, yeah. Oh, I hope they do get another dog. My parents have a Rottweiler, Nina Bear. She is, I want to say she's 13 now, 13 and a half. And my parents always say that she's their last dogs. My parents are both in their late 60s. And they just don't think it would be fair to get another dog at this point. It wouldn't be fair to the dogs. They want to give them a quality of life. So, and be able to walk them. And obviously, like she has such a happy life. She goes out multiple times a day. She goes for hikes. She has playtime in the morning. She eats a really healthy diet. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to take really good care of a pet. Oh, the Wanderer, thank you for sharing this. I've lost a lot in life, no doubt on that. But yeah, losing my pet would break me. So always got to have empathy and an outstretched hand to offer as much help as can be. I love your perspective. I love that you're willing to share that with us, and I really appreciate your compassion. I do. The Bodhi, my last comment from previous stream, I hope wasn't too heady in discussion. Which comment? Remind me which comment you're talking about. Because I don't quite remember. It's like such a whirlwind as it happens. I know for you guys it's probably very different, but me sitting here reading all of these comments, it can be really overwhelming, and sometimes it just happens like a whirlwind. Like, dude, 2 hours and 23 minutes feels like I don't even have a concept of time and space. So you're gonna have to remind me of that. I'll remember if you remind me, but yeah, I can't recall it to memory at this time. Agreed. Hologram nunchuck stoicism is fantastic. Oh, Macy. Oh, gotta go now. Okay, Macy. Thank you for your super chat. May you have a most splendid week. Oh, Jedi, Angel Bunny, Angel Bunny. Thank you, Macy. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for your super chat. And thank you so much for stopping by the stream. I'm so glad you were able to make it. It's always great having you. Night, Macy. Okay, let's get back. I've been trying to cut my own hair, by the way, in quarantine, and I don't think it's working out well. That's why I put it up in this little doohickey, is because I don't even want to get into it. All right, let's see. Oh, Mr. Pete, all this pet loss talk is making me drink more. Rest in peace, pets. No, Mr. Pete, don't drink more. Don't we can't lose you to drinking, Mr. Pete. Slow your roll. We want to have you coherent so you can be here with us and keep making your awesome, fun, sweet videos and really cool, nice comments. If you drink too much, you'll fall asleep and then we won't have you. Okay. Thank you for your super chat, by the way, Mr. Pete. You're awesome. And reminder, guys, go check out Mr. Pete's channel and subscribe. He has really cute, cool, fun videos. Hello, TechCom again. It'll be a while, but I have plans for a Terminator short film starring Dean Norris, the actor who played the SWAT leader from Terminator 2. He yelled to get out when Dyson planned to blow up the lab. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Well, you go for it. You go for it. Oh man, that's really cool. Okay. What are you talking about, Lord Arnold? Staffordshire Pit? I love pit bulls and Staffordshire Terriers. I guess they're technically in the same category, but I love them. Okay, let's see. Back down to the current chat. Going back and forth in time. The Wanderer asks, I heard Uncut Gems is like Adam Sandler's Joker. Is it that good? Well, I wouldn't put Adam Sandler on the same par of acting as Joaquin Phoenix, but it is good. For Adam Sandler, it is a very good performance, I must say. His character I found him very unlikable. But that was to his credit that he did a very good job with the character portrayal. So yeah. It's worth watching. It is worth watching. Tony movie. What movie can I watch over and over again? Yours is Chappie. I still have to see Chappie, by the way. I know you told me to watch Chappie a long time ago. It's still on my list. But over and over again, Jurassic Park. Because I feel like if I watch Star Wars, if I start Star Wars, I'm going to have to watch the whole trilogy again, which I love, but it's not an easy commitment. If I watch Jurassic Park, I can just watch Jurassic Park over and over and over again. Jaws, Raiders of the Lost Ark, but I'd say Jurassic Park because it's just such a clean, well-encapsulated film. It has fun, it has fear, it has excitement, it has beauty. It has everything that I love. So Jurassic Park is my over and over again film for sure. Ooh, Jenna and Veers, well said. Primer's the best time travel movie because it's all about time travel, unlike the other time travel movies where time travel is just a plot device. Well said, and that makes me know, that's already on my list, but that makes me know that I need to see Primer soon. Thank you, Keck44, for always reminding me of super chats. I did see Macy's last super chat, but thank you so much for reminding me because sometimes I can't see them all. Oh, Will Gentry. My mom once forced me to give away my cat. I was 11 or 12 and my granddad died, so my parents forced me to leave my cat there when we went down for the funeral. I never forgave them for that. That is so understandable, Will. That's heartbreaking. Oh. I think a lot of people overlook pets as to how significant they can be as a part of our life and a bond. And that's really traumatic at 11 or 12 to be forced to abandon something that you love that dearly. Even losing like toys when we're children can be rough on us, but losing a pet that we form such a close bond with and a life that we care for, that's rough. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Oh, I'm really far behind. Okay, hang on. Far behind. David L., thank you for your super chat. I have not seen the new Mandalorian trailer yet. I have not seen it yet. We were actually just talking about that earlier. I do need to see it. I'm going to watch Anna's reaction to it. And yeah, I'm going to watch it. I haven't finished the Mandalorian first season yet. I need to finish that too. But I will watch the trailer. I'm excited to see the trailer. There seems to be a little bit of buzz going on about it. So thank you for your super chat. And thank you for letting me know that you're interested in knowing that too. Rosetta's back. Rosetta, you did it. Good job, girl. 3 songs. Which songs did you sing? That's so exciting. Nova stretching. Hi, Nova. Welcome back. Lord Arnold, your dog is a Staffordshire Pit. That's beautiful. Oh, I love pit bulls. Thank you, Tommy, for including Mr. Pete's channel again. Beautiful, Wanderer. I'm loving this this conversation you and Bodhi are having. Very cool. King of Ruckus, this stream flew by. I can't believe it's been almost 3 hours. Me neither. I need to get going soon, guys. My shoulders are getting sore, and you know that's my time. That's my time. Because I feel very weird stretching my shoulders on stream. It seems like a very personal thing. Elijah Maccabee, want to know how you lost your thumb? Yes, I do want to know how you lost your thumb. Please let us know before I go, because that's very interesting. Please make it like the scene in Jaws where Quint and the others are sharing their battle wound scar stories. And hopefully a little shooting star will go by in the background as you're telling us. Ooh, good to know, Jen M. Beers, before I see Primer. After watching Primer 3 or 4 times, just Google a definitive timeline for primers. It does make sense. Okay, because that has been, I remember seeing it on, I never saw the movie, but seeing the promo photo on Netflix years ago and putting it on my list because it looked really interesting, and then reading a little bit of background about how it was received publicly and critically. And people did say that it felt a little bit jumbled as far as the storyline went. So that's good to know that there's a definitive timeline. Thank you for letting us know that. The Wanderer, that is very sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. I am Darth Revan, also loves Jurassic Park. Awesome. Gary N. congratulates Rosetta. I knew you could do it. Yes. Oh, Sean Sarto. Im Kwon Taek is another great Korean director. Im Kwon Taek. Let me look that up. Ah, wait. I just saw Rosetta sent another super chat. Hang on. All right. Let me look. Okay. Let me read Rosetta's super chat so I don't lose it. Building a Mystery, the last song I'm wasting on you, Army of the Damned, shaking so hard now, sweetie. Oh, Rosetta, I'm so proud of you for singing, though. That's so exciting. That must be so rewarding to have finished singing on the stream. That's so cool. I'm very proud of you. We all are. We're very happy for you. Good job, Rosetta. You're awesome. You're growing so much, Rosetta. I feel like you're facing so many things through life right now, and I'm really proud of you. I'm really happy for you. It's really cool to see you putting yourself out there and working on that stuff and challenging yourself. It's really cool to see. And thank you for your super chat, as always. All right, let me check out if I've seen any Im Kwon Taek movies. Im Kwon Taek films. Okay. I have not seen any of his films, I don't believe. No. I don't think I have. No, but thank you for letting me know. I will keep that in mind to watch some of his stuff. I just saw Old Boy for the first time a few weeks ago. Really enjoyed that. Talk about a roller coaster. Tommy, you're such an awesome mod. Thank you so much. I love your creative little things that you say and all the emojis you use. You're so awesome. Hologram nunchuck. Good choice. Back to the Future is your bae. I love Back to the Future. So good. It's a really good one. Something Nowhere Man. Interesting. It's funny you say that because I was actually rewatching Lost World Jurassic Park over and over again for the past 3 days. The same one. Damn. I was never a big fan of the Lost World. I just love the first one. Wait, the Lost World. Which one is that? I'm getting them mixed up now. Don't overmilk the golden dinosaur, says Mr. Pete. Jurassic World 3 better be the last film. Mando Merck, well said, my friend. If you could rewatch a movie endlessly and still enjoy it each time, those are marks of a good film. Indeed. Ah! Okay, chat jumped again. All right, let me read this because this one popped right up. Gary N., thank you so much for your super chat. I love the message this quote conveys. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Wow. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's true. We all need to remember this one, guys. And sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Gary. Wow. Very good one. Very good one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gary. That's, wow. I like that one. I've heard that one, but I feel like for some reason with everything going on in the world, that one's hitting me a little harder now. So, yeah. Wow. Dr. Seuss, cool dude. Cool dude. Guys, check out Rosetta's channel. Joel just sent it in the links. Here she is, Rosetta Allen. Rascally Rabbit, big hugs. Also, don't touch me. Good night, Rosetta. Good job tonight. I'm so happy for you. I really am. I'm very, 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 very happy for you. No, Elijah Maccabee, you're so sweet. Rosetta. But everyone, I gotta go spend some time with the hubby. I just had to let her know how I came out. I'm so glad you let me know, Rosetta, and let all of us know. You're so sweet and thoughtful for doing that. Say hello to your hubby for me. He's so sweet. He loves you so much. It's so cute. I got to meet you guys, just so you know what I'm talking about. I got to meet Rosetta and her hubby, and they're so sweet. He loves her so much. It's so sweet how cute they are together and supportive. So have fun tonight, and I'm sure he's very proud of you too. So go celebrate, because that's awesome that you did that. Very happy for you. Oh, Elijah Maccabee, I'm assuming this is, okay, this is your story. Let's see. Cutting down trees, cutting logs for my, so by the way, guys, just a little backstory. Elijah Maccabee lost his thumb. Cutting down trees, cutting logs for my Appalachian cabin, working 14 hours a day. If you learn anything from me, it's don't work with old people with ADD. Wow, Elijah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I have to say though, that is a pretty manly cabin in the woods way of losing your thumb. So if you are going to lose a thumb, that is one of the better ways to lose it. Not to invalidate your thumb loss. But that's a kind of cool story to go along with the thumb loss if you're going to have to lose it. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Lord Arnold also says, everyone go sub to my channel. I promise there's a very interesting video getting ready to upload tonight, probably. Thank you, Lord Arnold. And did you upload that video of I think you were talking about a type of heron last week? I would really like to know if you had that. Hologram nunchuck. Longman stream, are you related to Mahler? There is no relation that I know of. But yes, I do tend to go a little long in the streams. Lord Arnold's battery is at 6%. Tony movie, it depends. It depends on the movie for rating. I think I typically prefer R, but sometimes I think PG-13 can get away with a lot and they have to be more creative with storytelling. Sometimes it depends on the movie, the director, the production. But yeah, it depends. Some of my favorite movies are PG-13. Some of my favorites are R, so it really depends. Okay. Got to make sure I didn't miss any more super chats, and then I'm going to start wrapping this up. Yes, I think I got everybody. Yes, okay. Let me know if I missed any super chats, guys, because I don't want to miss any of those. I'm getting sleepy, and my shoulder hurts, and I'm so thirsty. Oh, you sent a pic of it on Facebook. Thank you, Lord Arnold. Okay, I will check it out. Oh, Keck 44. I'm so behind on Lord Arnold videos. You got to binge watch those Lord Arnold videos tonight then. Tony movie. I love District 9. I love District 9. It's a good one. Thanks, Elijah. Good night, Elijah. You were awesome too. And I'm looking forward to having you in the next stream. It's always great having you. Ooh. Bodhi, I know this quote was for the Wanderer, but I like this one. The death is never an enemy nor a collector, but the friend that will never take you to the river Styx, but Elysium. Wow. Very cool. Sorry, guys, trying to catch up with the older chat. King of Ruckus. So when I saw Old Boy for the first time, did I see that happening? Not until I can't give it away. Not until like 5 minutes before it happened. And I freaked out. I totally freaked out. I needed to pause it because I was freaking out so much. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler on any level for anybody, but guys, you should go see Old Boy. The original, not the American version. I haven't seen the American version, but I just feel like the Korean version is so good. I mean, I don't understand why we need an American version. I'm sure the American versions, I don't know anything about it. But anyway. Tony Movie, good night. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Yeah, guys, no spoilers for Old Boy. No spoilers this is a spoiler-free chat for all things. Clobbering time. That's okay. We're just wrapping up, but it's good to have you here. Dang, sorry I'm late for my first time to one of your live streams. I shall try and catch your next one. Well, it's nice to have you here. Better late than never. I'm glad you were able to make it for at least a few minutes of it. I'm wrapping up now, but it's always nice to have someone new hopping on. Hi, Statistical Zero. Oh, evening, Jedi. I love your little eagle. Your eagle profile photo. I don't know if that's new or if I just never saw it up close before, but he's really cute. Evening, Jedi Bunny. Just popping in to say hi, and it's always great to hear you talking movies. Have a wonderful night. Well, it's great to have you here, Statistical Zero. Thanks for stopping by. Riff Rocker Don, good night. Good night, my friend. Thank you for being here. Always great to have you. You've been here for a long time, so I always appreciate you being here for the long haul. You guys are the best. I'm so happy we did this. This was a fun little, I don't know, positive, happy, open-minded stream. I know I didn't really have a lot of like, you know, well thought out ideas of what to do. Oh, I totally forgot I was going to draw you guys a doodle. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll do it live. Self-eating coffee. Matt G, oh, thank you for your super chat. That is a Curb Your Enthusiasm reference, which you guys know I very much appreciate. I am going to do a little doodle. So whoever in the next minute or so sends me the best idea for a doodle, or whoever has the best idea for a doodle, or a super chat idea for a doodle, whichever comes first, or both, I will draw it. Start sending it quick. It has to be quick. It has to be a quick little doodle, like a creature, like a cute little weird creature or something. I wanted to draw you guys something before we know as Gandalf. Oh, that's really cute. All right, bag end. Oh, that's a good one. Jeremy portrait. Baby Yoda surfing. Oh my God, that's adorable. Okay, Lord Arnold, you go charge your phone. Thank you for being here. Nova the Dragon. Oh, I like that one. Tony the Tiger. Oh, you guys are the best. Nova riding a unicorn into battle. Ooh, Will Gentry. That's a good one. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, okay. Let me think. Nova the Dragon. Nova riding a unicorn into battle. Baby Yoda surfing. Bunny with a lightsaber. I kind of like the Nova ideas. Nova surfing. Gary said Nova surfing too. We have 2 votes for Nova surfing. Terminator Nova. Okay. I think we're going to do Nova surfing because that's the first one that has 2 votes. All right, let's see. Can I do it? Ham. Let me see if I can do it so that you guys can see it at the same time. Let me set up my awful easel. Cat surfing with a lightsaber. Let's see. This is not going to be high quality because I'm going to try to do this fast so I don't bore you guys. All right, hang on. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get this set up. Okay. First, we got to draw a little Nova. Let me go for speed drawing here. Can you see that? Not really. Whatever. This is gonna be awful. I'm just letting you guys know. All right. Cowabunga! All right. Oh, this pen is running out. By the way, I'm drawing with pen, so there's no perfection or erasing here. Sunshine in the sky. Nova looking high. Yeah. Oh my God. This is more horrifying than it is cute. That's so bad. That's so bad. That's probably the worst drawing I've done in years. I'm so sorry. That's the best we're getting tonight. I hope that was a little bit at least trippy for you guys to watch. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Nova's silently judging me. She's always silently judging me. If you have a cat, they're always judging you. Will Gentry, a masterpiece. Thank you, Elijah, for saying my hair is beautiful. I've been trying to cut it myself, so definitely don't think it's at its peak, but Gary N, let's save it. Safinder's no lightsaber. I was getting too embarrassed. Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. We'll do better ones next time. I'm too nervous to draw on stream so far. WTF. Oh, okay, guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for joining the stream. You guys rock. Appreciate all of you so much. Yeah, this has been a good time. Okay. Thanks, guys. You're the best. Oh, wait. One last joke from Gary. Last joke. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. That's really cute. I like that. Thanks, Gary. That's perfect. I like it when it's scientific at the same time. Scientifically viable. Thanks, guys. Oh, 80s. Hey, thanks for stopping by the stream, 80s. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Within Cells Interlinked. Good night, Joel. Good night, Hologram Nunchuck. Good night, Hokies. Sean Sarto. Peter Colabucci. Good night, you stay magical too, my friend. Surly Unicorn. Thanks for being here, Surly Unicorn. Clobber and Times, you have a great night too. You guys are the best. So happy seeing all you guys here tonight. Really, really made my day and my night. Great stream, guys. Thank you. You guys are just as much a part of, you guys are the reason I'm here. If it weren't for you guys, I'd be sitting alone in a room talking to myself like a crazy person. So you guys are actually more a part of this than I am. Ponder that. Craziness. Okay, guys. Wanderer, when's the next stream? Well, I'm actually going on tomorrow on Jesse's stream, Mindless Entertainment. I'm not sure what time yet. I have to ask her what time. So I'll be with her tomorrow. And then I'm not sure when I'll be streaming on my channel again. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But I'll try to let you guys know. Okay? Good night, guys. Oh, no, do you want to sing another song? Stop it, Mommy, I'm sleeping. She might, I don't know. Maybe I'll wake her up. She might sing another song. We'll see. Okay, guys. Love you all so much. Take care of yourselves. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys all again soon. Aw, Sapfenders, I love this. Please stream again soon. It's like stress therapy. Same here. Same here. I love it. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Mwah. Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you for staying till the end of the stream so that I can be here. I want to sing a song for you, but I don't know what to sing. What should I sing? Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I don't know the rest of the words, but I do know that I love all of you, and I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful night. And I'll see you again somewhere along the journey. Good night. I love you. And so does my mommy too. Good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your health. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.